Alrighty, let's go and get this started. Okay, I'm here. It is June. It is gay month, Pride month. Oh man, read the memo too late. Could have worn some little things to really show my allegiance. Anyway, get some people in here. Is Jeremy still streaming? That is the question. Defamation was the stream title. Okay. He's not streaming anymore. Okay. That's a good one. Want to check out that one. There's a D-Dog short. Want to check out that. Dalmatian Dog has a wife. Who's texting me? Who is texting me? My phone's just going off. It's just going off. Just going off like left and right. Doot. What's going on here? Okay, of course I'm gonna be good. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into this here. So Lauren Southern and Andrew Wilson, that's his name, they had a little thing on Piers Morgan. This is more something that the Thorps would check out. I don't even know if they did check it out. I don't know if they did or not. Kind of interests me here. I mean, these are both, one's a character that crossed the Thorps, Andrew Wilson. One's a character that Ben wishes he could cross. That'd be Lauren Southern. Anyway, so, there's the Destiny connection too. But that's gross. That's super gross. That is so nasty. Nasty. Okay. But before we get into all that, I think, let's start off with the, Rekieta stuff. Yeah. No, I'm not like, no, I think we really got to start off with some Jeremy stuff here. That's more the speed. That's more the speed for a beginning of a stream. Absolutely. But something. So what he's gone? He's gone fishing again. Wait, hold on here. Do I spy a Dora the Explorer pole? Okay, I got it. Took a long time to come up with that plan, Jeremy. It was right there. Okay, you can get the Dora the Explorer pole that I said I was going to get, but didn't get. You got that, and you're gonna catch a fish, a bigger fish. Gotcha. This would have been better if you did it like the next day. Oh, you're kind of like a revenge is best served cold sort of guy, like frozen sort of cold here. That's what I'm guessing here. Either way, I hope you catch a fish, Jeremy. Hope you do. Catch it. Don't even eat it. Train it. Tame it. Like, make a fish tank. It's freshwater fish. Make a freshwater fish tank. Just put them in there. And it's your buddy. So that way you satisfy the vegans. You don't even eat it. You just put it in a giant clear jar. Seems like something Jeremy would do. Turn a catfish into a pet. 8 views. Off. The stream just started, Batman. It just started. Yeah. But welcome. Happy to be here. Load Evan. How's it going? Hey, Fed Up Southern. So this is the beginning. Dude, we missed. This was exciting. This was great stuff here. Okay. Oh, it's somehow Jeremy's shirt comes off and he wears it as a hat. Okay, this is what we have.
That's a bargain.
Yeah.
Wait, why does he have that microphone?
Bargains, though, dude. That cost me $2.
Yeah.
Is that
it
Bluetooth?
did, huh? It probably cost like a nickel to make.
Holy shit.
But it probably cost the lives of like 2 Chinese children, okay?
Check.
Don't worry, not even China valued them.
Otherwise I get bit.
You know that mic makes no difference, right?
What's that?
That microphone makes no difference at all.
Visually it does, though.
Well,
right?
Yeah.
Visually,
No, it
it's
looks
cool.
awesome.
Visually, it's
That's what
kind
I'm
of
saying.
ghetto
You're like
cool.
a Hollywood
it's,
producer.
It's gold plated. He just needs a
That's
bottle
awesome.
of malt liquor, a black and mild, and he's set, dude.
So, have
All
you
right.
bought anything yet?
Nah.
You know, Jeremy is doing great. He's doing great. So he's resumed the fishing content. That's good stuff, man. That's good. I did catch a little bit of this panel, and it got pretty good, man. They were talking about there was one part where they were talking about Ruby, and I'm trying to mean this time. I always get roped back in. I'm trying to do less Ruby coverage, less Ruby content. You know, she's moved. Let her enjoy her new place. I did see there's a clip that I had it ready to go. She was on her way to pick up her meds, and there was some sort of arrest or something at her pharmacy. Whoever told Jeremy he's attractive? Oh, it could have been one of the other ladies. Hey, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, okay? There's women out there that find me attractive, okay? I think I'm attractive. I think I am. But no, it's not for everybody. That's okay. All right. Anyway, let's go ahead and check this out here. It's around this time they start talking about Ruby and stuff, and I found it interesting, especially what Gamer Brew has to say. Stinky Brew.
This morning, Ruby said, I unsubscribed from Jeremy. I'm never going back there. 30 minutes.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Already. Let's back that up. So Ruby does this thing where she goes into Jeremy's chat and she gets banned. She's been doing this for a long time now. She'll go into Jeremy's chat and get banned, and then get unbanned, go back in Jeremy's chat and get banned. And it's like she keeps on playing the victim of that. Whatever. It's just nonsense.
Says, okay.
Jeremy, you're not trusted.
That
Gamer,
white
Gamer, this morning, Ruby said, I unsubscribed from Jeremy. I'm never going back there. 30 minutes later, she's in my chat.
Yeah. So that's the thing about Ruby. She'll say, I'm never doing X, Y, or Z, and she's going to do it. That's kind of what I like about her. It's kind of, like when I say I'm going to quit Zen. I don't actually do it. I actually did quit Zen. No, there have been 0 Zens today. 0 Zens.
Why? She had to correct the record for what Stinky Brew.
Oh, she still was back
correct
in my
the record. There's no correcting the record.
I need to refresh. I need to refresh because I can't hear OPC Don or Gamer ever since they got in here.
You can hear me though, right?
Gamer, your ass queen's a cunt.
Now that he left, I gotta leave because someone's gonna mute too. Oh.
Your ass queen's a lying cunt. Your ass queen's a lying cunt.
Oh, Gamer the damn sucker like
Stinky,
that.
OPC's here. OPC, talk to us, buddy.
So I came up to talk about shooting balloons, but so Gamer, did you hear what I had?
So OPC Don has this thing about making balloons. He has this skill. I don't know why or how he has the skill, but he can make balloons. He can make animal balloons, but it's kind of weird, have a skill to attract all the kids. Okay.
I had to say to you last night about your being in a cult.
I would say OPC Don knows that if he wore clown makeup, and actually if he just wore the duck hunting makeup like he wore last time, was making balloons, that would scare a lot of kids. It'd be creepy.
I'm not listening to you.
You're in a cult.
Not
You're in the cult
you.
of SpaceX. You're in a cult where you're all hug boxer and look after our own.
Lies. It's not a cult. Ruby's not in a cult. Okay, it's just everyone keeps on picking on her, dude. She has to wall up. Okay, she has to surround herself with the super Ruby soldiers. Okay,
rather than telling the truth, you're not doing her no favor.
By the way, I'm being sincere here. Like, Ruby's on the attack. I'm letting Ruby know that she's on the attack. That I agree with her. I'm being sincere. Everyone is attacking her. Everyone. Okay, it's so bad.
By telling her what she wants to wear, you need to tell her where she's going wrong. You're fucking idiots. You're all a bunch of fucking idiots.
Fucking idiot.
Yeah, come on. Quit being such an idiot.
No,
we are all a bunch of idiots here, actually.
The idiot, Stinky Brew.
Why am I an idiot? Because I don't turn around and go, oh, Ruby.
Let him answer OPC's question.
You tell misinformation sometimes.
What information?
Misinformation about Ruby. Okay. Now, hold on here. Time out. I thought this sector was just throwing shit and ball busting, right? That's all we're doing, right? misinformation. That's some political speak. That's some. What are we doing here? Is Ruby in the business of shit talking and ball busting, or is she not? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing here? You know, I mean, no, I mean, Ruby has never told a lie. You know, she was invited to a threesome with Keemstar. That most definitely happened. You know, he lusted for her. Plate of Wings is a Nazi. I'm just joking. He probably does not approve of that joke. I'm just joking. I'd be like, I'm a white supremacist. How about that? I bust my own balls with it. Joking. Oh, he's gonna love that one. I will say this. I do find it weird that, like, come on, guy. Let's have a sense of humor. It's just the internet. No one's gonna take it seriously. Okay? No one's gonna take it seriously at all. I'm a white dragon captain of the KKK, and you know, if you were to put a shovel anywhere 5 miles, 20 miles around, out from a radius from my family home, you would find a. No, I'm gonna stop there. That's too much. But anyway, people say all sorts of stuff about people all the time. You know, we talk shit about each other. That's what we do. I mean, I don't have a problem with Ruby says I'm Mr. Hentai Man, or still says I'm Mr. Cuck Man. I'm not Mr. Cuck Man anymore. Oh boy, it's very expensive to not sit in that chair. It would have been cheaper if I just had sat in that chair, you know, but I refused to. Huh. And I haven't seen hentai since I was like 18, so there's that, you know, whatever. But misinformation. Gamer the damn misinformation about Ruby. Oh, okay. Poor Ruby. I'm sorry, I try to take her side, but like sometimes I'm like, oh, it's like, oh, come on, man, that was weak. That was weak sauce. Come on. Anyway.
Information. What information?
Ruby has factually misrepresented me. That is misinformation. You can't hold Stinky to a higher standard than holding Ruby to.
Oh, well, you all just shut
But
up.
she's misrepresented. She's
Response.
She's also
Anyways, I'm getting out of here. I've got
yeah, because you don't like it. Hugbox,
motherfucker.
Hugbox. You
Gamer,
fucking
don't go. It's gonna
bitches,
look like,
Get
it's gonna look like
pussy.
pussy.
bitches. Can't handle it.
See what you did, OPC?
What's that?
See what you did?
You scared him away. Okay, now this part is interesting. I do like this part. Gamer Brew. Stinky Brew goes on this long rant that pretty much surmises like my thoughts about Ruby, and it's like, damn, okay, shit. He's been drinking the Mr. Deadman Kool-Aid. Holy shit. Like, oh, okay.
I'm the meanie. I'm the one that chased him out.
Jeremy has to drop.
No, it's not OPC's fault. The second.
Oh
thing-
yeah, a feta something girl. Yeah, OPC. He does seem pretty weird.
Intelligence into a fucking conversation. They can't handle it because they just believe what they believe. It's a call. It's basically a call. The call Ruby. She's turning around to fucking Keemstar saying, "Oh, he's got a call. He's got a call this. He's got a call that." But she'll only listen to the people she wants to hit. Wants to listen to. It's a fucking load of bollocks.
Well, Ruby probably sees them as a cult, and she's like, "Okay, a cult will work well for me." I don't think she's aware she's kind of creating her own little group. She is kind of in a way. Ruby does have like a Ruby group, a Ruby clan. Okay, everyone. I mean, I kind of have a group. Okay, we get together and sometimes we have potlucks and stuff. It's pretty cool. Okay, but everyone has like a little group. Yeah, it happens. I don't know about cult though. I mean, would you call Ruby a cult? I would not. I don't stand. I no, she's not a cult. That's not a cult. Got famous, had to leave. Oh, thank you. Yeah. By the way, like I said, I don't want to be mean to Ruby anymore. Not really much. You know, I I'm being honest here. I don't think she has a cult.
It's a giant hug box.
That's
It's
giant
fucking
hug box.
It is, and she can't say enough bad about the Thorps because they've tried to dox her and they have lied about her. And then she's
Right. So she's forever going to talk about them.
she's saying that she's lying about me and saying she can dox me. I just don't understand.
Wait, Ruby said that she could dox OPC Dodd. Did she? I mean, even if she did, who cares? I don't, because I would be OPC Dodd. When you hear this, be like, oh, you're not gonna like it when you're doxxed, dude. I've already been doxxed. Like, just pop that cherry and it's over with. Oh, but people were gonna mess with you. Oh, they'll definitely mess with you. They definitely will mess with you. That's for sure. That's for show. Ru Klux Klan, yeah. Oh, and that popped that cherry. That metaphor was not good. My bad. They walked that one back. Uncork the drink, the champagne. Okay, never mind. We'll just move on here.
Double standard.
I've seen text messages and stuff like that no one else has seen. OPC. I swear to God, Matt.
I've seen things no one else has ever seen, says Mr. Gamer Brew. Anymore, I'm like, show me receipts, or what you're gonna say is just as good as nothing. Good as, yeah, just you might as well just not have said it.
He's not lying. Yes, he might act immature because he's got feelings towards her, and Ruby is kind of his kryptonite, and he turned, you know what I mean? But he's not lying. He's totally honest with what he's saying. But she wants to fucking, like, I don't know, smear it with something else. It's bollocks, honestly.
Oh, you seen the receipts between Matt and Ruby? Well, that, I think everyone has. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of history there. Matt was creepy. Matt did send packages to her parents' house for some reason. Matt is crazy. Thought, had dreams about her. Is it weird that Ruby would always pop up on a Matt panel? Yeah, kind of weird. Is it bad that Ruby would talk about him? Yeah. Was it bad for Ruby to ask for money from him? Yeah. These are bad things. And as crazy as Matt is, one thing he's never done is just drive up to see her like how D-Dog did, Yeah.
She is a fucking barefaced liar. Listen, she's leeched off her mum for 20 years. If it wasn't for her mother, she'd be fucking on the street dead.
Well, I think everybody knows that. She's not making enough to get by from the bookstore. But she does make some donations on, what? Actually, no. Gamer the Damned. Look, she probably gets some money from her mom here and there, for sure. Okay, sure. That's nice. But she makes donations. She makes money streaming, and she works at a bookstore. Come on now. You're just a hater. You're just jealous because no one donated to you, Gamer Brew. And I don't want to be green with envy like there because, this seems like it's going to be a low viewer night. It's 21 and 21 people here. Hey, press the like button if you're liking the stream. We'll get into the other stuff later on. I wanted to start with this. And also, guys, let you know that, while I may have different views about, like Ruby, I don't really agree with everything she says or believe everything she says. That's the most important part. That I'm not the evil bad guy that she thinks I am. Okay. All right. Just not. But because I'll take her side at times. I will. Is that a gamer or stinky? It's both. It's Gamer Brew. Mr. Gamer Brew.
So what did you think? Have you seen Snafu's comments in chat about she's still getting porn money?
Well, Snafu is a retard. Anything Snafu says, Snafu was right about one thing about the maybe baby. Okay? But Snafu's been wrong about a lot of things. The one thing that's in my mind right now is him being wrong about. He walked up on some drug deal and he was trying to use it as an example of how people are get offended about politics or something. He tried to use it for something else. I forgot, some sort of stupid SJW thing or what. It was so kind of cringe, but it was clearly a drug deal. It was a drug deal. He walked up on a drug deal. Didn't even realize what he walked up on.
Do you know anything about that? I don't know about that.
And I'll be honest, I don't trust.
I'm not the evil bad guy. Nah, Deadman is. I'm not even Deadman anymore. I'm rebranding. It's Jesse D. Just call me Jesse D now. All right? That's right. Or call me JD for short. Okay?
What?
No longer
even though
the
I agree
villain.
with some of the stuff Snafu said today, I even said
the villain's going to be Jeremy, because here's what's going to happen. Jeremy's going to get attacked by a snake. It's going to happen. I'm not making it happen. I'm not manifesting. Sometime soon, Jeremy's going to get attacked by an animal. He's going to be scarred, and he's going to become a villain. You watch. He's going to be so jaded.
For once, I agree with Snafu.
That's right, Jesse D. That's right.
But I don't know if it's true.
Okay, because that would be the height of hypocrisy that she's doing this religious art.
If she's,
you know what? I gotta tell you, hypocrisy. Yeah, sure. I would just tell her, thank God you fought. Okay, if it is true, if it ever was or is true, if it ever comes out that Ruby has been having this secret cam thing on the side and was still doing like SA work, I'd just be like, I mean, sure, yeah, the hypocrisy of it would be crazy, right? But I'd just be like, well, yeah, come on, like, you got to make the money while you can, while you still got it, honey. You got to put that stuff out there. No, I'd be a cheerleader on that thing. Sure, I'll be like, I think she might be a harlot and a 304 and all that stuff, but it probably look bad being a super Christian now. But whatever. I'm not one to judge. I mean, I am one to judge. I judge a lot.
Still doing porn, why acting like fucking
Jesse
Mrs.
D's
fucking
nuts.
Godsend God this? If
like
anyone's
that.
got proof of that, that would fucking end her.
Yeah, I just don't understand. Like, again, I think we can all show some grace and some forgiveness, but if you're going to come hard at somebody and then be doing all the things you're coming hard at someone else for, I just don't see how that's
it was
coming hard. These four guys together talk about coming hard in June in the month of Gay Pride. Yeah,
OPC. It was absolutely ridiculous what happened today. Me and Matt was doing our stream like we usually do. I did it for years when he was called. I can't remember what he was fucking called. Like For the People or something like that. We used to do a stream and we just used to talk about things and stuff like that. We did it today. We said a few things and then we was doing a lot of things. Montero was on it. Was on it for hours. Yeah, Montero went away and then was talking about things.
So it seems like Ruby has been making enemies with the boys. But good thing for her is that the boys sometimes flip-flop. Like, at the end of the day, it's content. Will Terry ever pop on a Ruby stream? Maybe. I don't know. I have no control over him. He can do whatever he wants. Will King pop up? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Will Jeremy pop up on a Ruby stream? Sure. Yeah, it's going to happen. At the end of the day, it's content. We live in a community. We're all neighbors. Okay? Sometimes I feel like I live out in the sticks. Same owl face. Same owl face. That's right. It looks like D-Dog's dad. He does look like D-Dog's dad. He could be. Speaking of D-Dog, let's check out this. We're going to mute the audio. This is D-Dog's channel. This is D-Dog's short. Now, you may not know what the hell this is. This is a Pokemon card. I didn't know. I thought it was like a... I didn't know. I honestly just thought it was like some Digimon, Digibro, Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. I didn't know what it was. So anyway, it's a Pokemon card and it's framed. My wife, the big thing there. D-Dog found the love of his life. His wife right there, that card. Ooh, buddy. He's finally realizing that no one's going to love him the way this card will. This card won't say anything, won't talk to him, won't express an opinion he won't like. That card will forever, ever be there, right there. It won't cause any problems. Just like he wants his women, I guess, right? Except, really, the card's just there until someone else picks it up and grabs it. I mean, this card has more game than D-Dog. Absolutely. One could say that. So much game, it's framed and beloved and all that. Whereas D-Dog has been kicked out and has a restraining order on him and kicked out of the Pokemon store is hilarious. That's right. That's right. So he didn't go to the Pokemon store, the one with the Snorlax for $15 or $50, whatever. Her name is Lisa. I don't know. Lisa. How am I pronouncing this? It looks like Lisa. This other I is silent. I'm just gonna call it Lisa. I don't give a shit how it's supposed to be pronounced. I'm pronouncing it Lisa. It is Lisa. All right, Lisa. Get that fancy I out of your name. First off. Yeah. So the love of his wife. So hopefully Ruby doesn't have to worry about D-Dog anymore. He's moved on. That's good. And I don't know if this was really something that deserved to be on a thumbnail, but anytime I have a chance to put a Dalmatian dog on the thumbnail, I will not miss out on that. The card can't change in dressing rooms. It can't people. No. But the card is already wearing, look at those short shorts and those thighs. You know D-Dog has. You know D-Dog has already done the deed. And this character is probably 13 years old in the anime. Anyone want to guess? Take a guess at this? I mean, the way she's drawn, I would assume. I don't know. It is anime. You never know. I mean, they could say it's like a 300-year-old dragon. Let's see. How old is Licia for Pokemon, I guess. I'm assuming Grok would know. I can't even spell Pokemon right now. This is I'm using a data center for. God damn, I could have just Googled this. Man, I'm horrible. According to Bulbapedia, oh my God, her age is listed as unknown across her character profile. Oh, okay, unknown. Okay, all right. It sure does look unknown. That's kind of funny. We're just gonna say unknown. She don't even have an age. So if you were a bouncer at a club and some chick pulls out an ID and it says unknown for age, do you say, well, I mean, I guess it's good? You know, he's jacking off to it. Yeah. He definitely is. Unknown, aka creepy. Yes. And that would be D-Dog's like way out. He didn't even need that. He'd be like, whatever. You know, he'd be. D-Dog's probably like talking to this card all sexually. You take it, you stupid bitch. You take my cock, you stupid bitch. Stuff like that. That's like how D-Dog talks to women. That's how D-Dog talked to Ruby, by the way. Absolutely. D-Dog called Ruby a stupid cunt while like deep throwing her and shit like that. That's gross. It's fucking gross. Can't believe this fucking happened. This is why 2026 is bad. Blame, dude. What the fuck? Why did Ruby, the Scarlet Witch, have to have sex with Dalmatian Dog, man? It fucked things up. It fucked the timeline up, dude. That one is fucked up. That's weird, dude. That's weird. It's like a glitch. It doesn't make any sense. No, maybe it's all lies. You know what? I will 100% allow Ruby just to completely blame the whole D-Dog thing on me. Somehow frame it as I was the guy who set it up along. And it was just a mistake. I made her do it or something like that. I cast a spell. Because, like, you know, that decision is so wild. It doesn't make any sense. Okay, anyway. So, let's do the... Ooh... Nick Rekieta, yeah. Okay. Nick Rekieta or Lawrence Southern? What are we going next? D-Dog was mad because he couldn't talk the employee down to lower a price. Yes. Yeah. He was raging at the store to the point to where he had to get kicked out. He's like, what, 24, 27? How is D-Dog? I don't give a shit. He's old enough to know better, right? He's not a 9-year-old. You know, if my son acted that way at a store, I'd be like, whoa, buddy, whoa. You understand you're grounded now, right? You understand I'm taking things from you. And if you want to act out, things can be worse, you know. But that would just never happen. Not even my daughter would do anything like that. All right. I think we're going to shift into the lore and Southern stuff. Nick, you here for the show? Sure. All right. That's one vote. Either way. Because this is shorter. The lore and Southern thing is going to take a little bit longer, but not too long. And then we have some other things we can hop into as well. By the way, press the like button. Get these likes up, man. Get these likes. Get these likes up. Get them up. Come on, man. Help me out, man. And help a brother out. You know? Shit. If you cash at me $5, no. Sure. $5, double shots. What? I should have been $10. $5, double shots. Hey, I have a video of Only Use Me Blade in this worst situation. Don't worry. The 4 or the 6 shots I take tonight are not going to be what takes me to that level. We're going to be fine. Anyway, I already pushed the like button. Thank you. Sweet. But by the way, that offer is for Cash Apps. $5 Cash App, double shots. I've been doing absolutely, dude. Okay. So let's go roll into this. Nick Rekieta crashed into a truck. She, yeah, definitely this lesbian here crashed the family van with the wife and the kids inside into the back of a truck, with a what do you call it? A payloader. You may not know what that is. That's okay. And by the way, let me put this here. This article is good here. This little tweet right here. Okay. I don't know if you could see that. Candido County Sheriff's Office has reported this here. Look at that. On Monday, June 1st, 2026, approximately at 5:30 p.m., Candido County Sheriff's Office responded to a reported motor vehicle collision with a payloader along the 8400 block of Candido County. Okay. So 5:30 is important. 5:30 p.m., okay, approximately, it was reported. Okay. So the passenger was driven by 44-year-old, that would be Nick Rekieta. His family was in the car. Okay, he was going southbound. And attempted to avoid a large payloader that was crossing the roadway in front of them. So Nick Rekieta was driving and didn't notice this giant truck crossing the road in front of him. And he just drove straight into it. Straight into the truck. There are 5 occupants in the passenger van. All were transported to the hospital with none life-threatening injuries. Okay. All right, that's good to know. I think the kids and wife are okay. I think we care more about them than Rekieta. That is true. That's absolutely true. By the way, so 5:30, right? Oh, buddy, look at this tweet right here. Now, this is what they do like about Kiwi Farms. They're good at being hall monitors about this stuff, okay? Approximately 5:30, 17:30. That's 5:30, right? This tweet was at 5:22. Within the span of 8 minutes, he did the tweet, and then boom, got the crash. I think we figured out why he crashed right into a giant truck, right into a giant payloader. I think we figured that one out, right? Very simple. He was tweeting on his phone. He was so distracted with that. He just wasn't paying attention. Like the phone is not the road, dude. It's not the road. Oh, having a horrible time. So this is him talking about it.
I feel great.
You feel great? Tweeting and driving.
That's a lie. Right. In case this is ever transcripted. Oh my God. Let's get some things out of the way real quick.
Okay.
Yes, I was involved in a automobile collision. Just the other day.
You collided into the automobile. What it sounds like. The truck was just going. It sounds like you just T-boned it. It was just insane.
Was that Monday? I don't remember. Tuesday? I legitimately don't remember which day it was. And let's get something very clear real quick without getting into any details. It was entirely the other person's fault. And I'm hoping for a nice, swift, and amicable resolution on everything at some point. I'm not going to talk about any injuries sustained or anything like that. I'll just say this. Everyone in my car was admitted to the hospital.
He's not going to talk about the injuries, but he's going to talk about the injuries. Okay.
My car was released from the hospital. So,
all right.
Happy to share a little bit more about it when everything's done. But for now, I have to be just circumspect about it the way these things go. You do look like you got rear-ended bad.
He does.
I just want to put that up front because I'm not going to, I'm a lawyer.
No.
Still suspended. Don't worry. State of Minnesota. I'm not trying to
Not a good one.
No,
he's the best.
I am a suspended lawyer.
When is the Destiny segment starting? Oh, is that really Destiny? Oh, that's starting next.
And you just need to let things play out the way they're going to play out. You don't. You don't talk.
Rekieta's letting you know all this stuff because he's going to go ahead and try to lie to you. He already has been lying here, so that you believe it. Don't worry. Don't believe everybody else. Don't worry. It wasn't my fault. I didn't. I totally wasn't distracted with my phone.
Talk about shit like this until it's done, and once it's done, I'm happy to fill in the blanks. All right, but people have asked like various things like how did you survive, etc. Even though they don't know the details too much, I don't think. And I'll simply say, by the grace of God, we had a lot of protection.
The grace of God?
I'm happy that everybody's still breathing because things could have been really, really, really different. Thank God we were in our 12-passenger van, which is a very big
I don't think it was God looking out for you in this time. I think it was just luck. Just luck. Don't tell me God was looking out for this. Well, maybe for the kids. Maybe for the kids. Holy shit. Maybe feel sorry for those kids. If actually, I don't know if he did. Why did he give them back? Shit. Let's take God out of this situation. Let's go ahead and just do that.
Very sturdy vehicle, and with a big V8 in the front and a lot of steel between you and anything else.
Which could have been avoided if you didn't have to tweet.
Says, don't text and drive, kids. No one was texting and driving.
Yeah.
In our car, no one was texting at all. I don't know.
And not a lie, because it wasn't texting, it was Xing. Okay? It was sending X's for tweets. Whatever.
About the operator of the other vehicle.
Yeah.
So
okay.
But I know that's in the rumor mill. And again, I'm not going to talk about it or address anything.
Yes, you will.
People on the internet will say whatever the people on the internet will say. And one amazing thing you learn when you do online stuff long enough is that people will say what they're going to say, and what they say doesn't make a thing so.
But I mean, you were sending tweets. You were paying attention to the road. And you ran right into the truck. You're the one who's at fault. I mean, the truck was already crossing the road, and you kept on going into the back of the vehicle. Okay, that's crazy. That's crazy, dude.
That's the best I can describe it. But
2 years older than me.
There's no reason to sit around and try and argue with everybody, because you're not going to win the argument with a fantasy. And by the way, I'm
To be
taking
pissed at, see,
umbrage.
I would take my chance of foster care. I'd just be like, actually, can you just take me from this home? Just roll the dice, put me in any house. It should be fine.
I'm taking umbrage with everybody who says anything about my driving ability or whatever. I will have you know, I am an expert at following white lines. I'm very good at it. I have lots of
Coke
experience.
joke, guys.
So
Blow
we're-
joke.
I don't want to hear any.
He's so good at driving, guys. He totally doesn't drive like a woman. He really can't make those jokes anymore now, can he? Wow.
Nonsense about that.
Sucks
What
to
is
be
the
him.
hearing for? The hearing is for a bullshit restraining order that was taken out against me almost a year ago, and the other parties' incessant delays have.
Yeah, so this is a world where people are throwing restraining orders on each other, and it's actually working, and it's like they're cucking each other for their content. They're stopping each other. That's a whole other thing that I'm not too well versed in, but it sounds like a total shit show. But yeah, he had that situation. We talked about it. I think it's
Without any meaningful review of potential, like a prior restraint on speech, but
well, he still gets memberships and stuff too, and that's pretty cool. Better than the Denny's joke, I'd guess. I guess there. All right, so I think now's a good time to wrap up and leave. Adios, guys. No, I did have to catch up with some southern things. So let me go ahead and preface this. I know the rumors about Lauren. I would see her every now and then. I'm sort of like, I guess back in the day of Gamergate, I was more like pro Gamergate on that side. I don't know, man. What the fuck? That was all cringe anyway. I guess, sort of. Just kind of like that though. I didn't really care. I liked the internet drama. I liked the infighting. I liked all that. That's what fascinated me. And then somewhere along the line, I heard the name Lauren Southern, and then she talked some stuff. I don't understand. She was like Christian trad wife, was this stuff, was a conservative grifter, if you want to call it a grift or whatever. Probably is, right? I think it is, being how she's not about it anymore because it didn't work out for her, or she probably wasn't even about it when she was saying she was about it. After all, was sucking Destiny's dick. That was that. Lauren went to the dark side. Yep, Lauren went to the dark side. Okay. Let's check this out.
Hitler. You want to explore.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let's back up. She compares herself to Hitler.
With an alternative view.
Oh, wait. Sorry. Most humble reactor. Do I have to shout out this channel? Piers Morgan Uncensored, by the way. Okay, there we go.
In your memoir, this is not...
Rebel Media? Yeah. Okay, first off, I'm just going to let it play because I'm going to do that thing where I pause and spin forever talk about one little part. Okay.
Real life. You detail these 3 acts in detail.
3 acts.
And you start the memoir by saying your journey is that of a reverse Hitler.
Reverse
You
Hitler.
want to explore what happens when one wakes up.
Reverse Hitler. I'm not exactly sure what she means by reverse Hitler there. What? Start off as an art student, right? Was in the military. He wasn't really that good, right? I don't remember. You know what? I don't. I'm not well versed in his origins to really know that. But I don't understand what she means by reverse Hitler. She's done Botox. Yeah. I think she was just trying to make an edgy joke about Hitler, including herself in there. But there's that. Unless she's thinking like, oh man, I'm being super autistic here about this freaking joke. It doesn't matter. Unless she actually thought she was like a Hitler type of person, politically speaking, and then now is like a SJW super gay person. I have no idea. I don't know. I'm moving on.
from the ideological slumber. Just explain that.
Yeah, I always thought she was kind of more normal.
Sure, I'm being a bit facetious when I call it a reverse Hitler. I don't really consider myself alt-right, not at any point in my life. However, I've certainly had more hardline beliefs when I was younger. I went viral at 19, and it's very easy to be certain about the world and how people should live their lives when you haven't actually lived it. And that's a very popular formula to get lots of accolades online, because people want simple solutions. They don't want to actually have to look inward. They don't want to have to go through the complicated aspects of life where things...
The problem is the message of looking inward and doing what you want to do is the sort of message that you hear from a therapist, that therapist who's going to pretty much essentially enable you as you decide to do all sorts of various things that you think are good for you, but turn out are not good for you. Like experimenting things in your life and stuff. Oh yeah, I'm getting there, dude. This is gonna bring up something. This is gonna bring up something for real.
Don't always have a simple ABCD solution.
Yeah.
We want to know it's either all women that are at fault for the problems with their dating life or all men that are at fault.
Well, people like simple answers to those problems because they're kind of simpletons. I think a lot of people are. Maybe not you, chat. You aren't, but I know there's a lot of people who just want simple answers because I mean it's easier that way. It's easier that way.
The problems with their dating life, and that if you just follow a certain code, a radical ideology, everything will go perfect. But that's not how reality works, and I certainly learned that firsthand.
Oh, so she is really selling, dude. Okay, so she's really all about. Okay, wait a second. You did the trad wife, trad life, alt-right sort of thing. Now that didn't work for you, so now you're like, man, that was bad stuff. That ideology's bad. I'm going to throw it under the bus. So are you cool with all the immigrants coming into the country now or what? I mean, are you cool with that? I mean, like, what are we talking about here? Do you want to, I know you're cool with being a hoe now. Anyway, we'll move on. You slept with Destiny for clout and got knocked up by a Fed. Yep. She did.
So I've got Andrew Wilson from the Crucible here. You're going to listen to a bit of this.
Yeah, it wasn't even radical. You know, they would say she's radical, but she's not. Like we've. I mean, there's like what's his name? I can't think of his Nick Fuentes. That would be a better example of someone who's radical, I guess. I mean,
Andrew, then give your view, and we'll put you both together. But I just want to play a video. This is the first video that went viral, really, called "Why I'm Not a Feminist." This is where you filmed yourself.
No, who's the name? What's the name of the Daily Stormer guy? I don't know his name.
The so-called feminist slut walks, mocking women who were protesting against rape. You now say you regret it, but let's take a look at the clip.
Get used to it. My short skirt is half.
Okay, in retrospect, looking at this seems like a very stupid debate to have. And I kind of wonder now, looking at this, if this stuff wasn't all astroturfed by like universities and the CIA somehow to run little ops to see if they can make us protest things that are fucking stupid and retarded. Because looking at this now, this was a slut walk. What is that? This is a march for people to express how great it is for it to be at the sluttiest they ever want to freaking be. And you go there with the sciences. There's no rape culture in the West. It's like you're just being a buzzkill. So you don't like the party, you don't want to be there, but you want to go there anyway just to be a buzzkill. For what reason? You want to stop sluts or something? I don't. To me, it seems like a waste of time. If you don't like the thing, why are you... So you want to spend your time engaging in it and tearing it down. You could do anything else. You could do that virtually, like by A-logging other streamers. There's that. I don't know. I'm trying to make it relatable, but there's not. It seems like a total waste of time.
I was just curious as to what her sign meant.
There is no rape culture in the West.
That's all.
If you're rich, you can get away with it.
My sign means that this is not a rape culture because rapists go to prison here. Rapists are actually hated here.
Well, it depends on if they have money, if they are a celebrity, if they have status, right? It does.
Rapists are fired from their jobs. Men
Not
who
all
make
the time.
rape jokes are fired from their jobs. Go to Africa and you will see a real rape culture.
Well, that is true too. That is true as well. Anyway, hit the likes. Definitely hit the likes. Definitely hit the likes, guys. Ooh, buddy. All right, we're gonna skip past that. I love how, man, Piers Morgan is doing high quality, high bar content now. It's not just like Discord shit calls. Like, what is Piers Morgan becoming? He's just let's take the drama from YouTube and put it on blast in a way that normies can understand it. Okay, gotcha.
I mean, what do you feel about that when you watch it back?
You know,
Cringe.
it's not often people have their 19-year-old thoughts immortalized on the internet. It's not that I was wrong about everything. Of course, there are men who are
That is current day and time. That happens. It's happened to a lot of
sexually
us.
assaulted. Of course, certainly in the era of woke, there were a lot of men just being demonized for no reason, for making jokes. I don't disagree with every opinion I had, but I don't think that going to these slut walks and having debates with people who are not prepared to talk about these issues, who are clearly, in some cases, you know, you're running around naked in the street to protest something. You may not be in the best state of mind. This is not the intellectual discourse that's going to solve anything. It's clickbait, and that really was the
Because also, let's face the facts. I think really, Lawrence Southern. One can make the argument that Lawrence Southern identified with the sluts and wanted to slut walk with them. I don't know why she was protesting it.
beginning of these quick on the street, you know, 10-second clips of catch someone in their worst moment and we'll claim this is what all women are like. We'll claim this is what all men are like. I don't think that's productive to discourse, and I think it's really destroyed the online culture.
You wrote in the book, I wasn't a Nazi, though I can't deny that the constant stream of internet messages praising me for embodying that identity created a disorienting, dreamlike state around the concept.
Look at that. Dude, her what was the edgiest Lauren Southern take? I don't remember at this point. What was the edgiest thing she has ever said? Was it something about the Jews? Did she say all immigrants need to get out of here? I think she said that, right? I mean, what did she say? What did she say? I mean, because here it sounds like she's like just trying to signal to the left, be like, okay, Lauren is identifying that, yeah, she was wrong. She was a Nazi and she's sorry. Can they forgive her and all that? Let me take a look at the chat. What was it? She found her inner slut when she wasn't fit for screen anymore. That's right. What is the Thorpe angle on this? Thorpe angle on this would be that she has daddy issues for real. She probably became daddy peeled, and that's now where she's gonna find her. She found her inner slut. She was domed by Destiny. She was, which is kind of weird. And that's where she became daddy peeled. And now she's all about slut walks. She's all about leftist stuff now, probably. Okay. Once one grift runs right, find another. That's right. That's right. When she was on the boat trying to stop refugees. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. Wasn't she? She was on a boat trying to stop refugees. All right. Well, I mean, that's not the same thing as having box cars of Jews and take them to like a concentration camp to be, deloused very aggressively.
Nazism became less of a historic reality and more of an abstract movie-like.
Yeah, to me, this is just her signaling to the left. She wants to join their side.
Aesthetic and joke.
For sure.
But that's a pretty devastating thing to admit, isn't it? That you found Nazism a joke and a kind of movie-like aesthetic, not reality, because the reality is so completely horrendous.
Andrew Wilson's not even, he's passively listening. He's like, nah, this is stupid. This is all just, it's all bullshit.
Well, I think when you've grown up on the internet, which I did, I've been on computers since I was 3 years old. everything becomes a bit distant. Reality is always put through this deep fry of online culture. And you see this with people who have the hammer and sickle in their bios on Twitter that are LARPing as communists. Do you think that they would fare very well in Soviet Russia? You know, half of them would probably be in the camps.
Yes, there's a lot of fakes.
When you're 19, when you're 20, these ideologies are... It is funny. It's used as a form of humor. It's used as a form to LARP and an aesthetic. I don't know what else to tell you. This is not the mind, a fully developed mind that has integrated and really felt the world. All of it is too far away from me when I'm that age to take seriously.
Okay.
Not great. Not saying that's an awesome thing, but that is the reality.
So she has grown from more experiences. From more experiences. One of those experiences... You gotta bring up the Destiny thing again. Just have to. Come on. Okay.
Online discourse right now, and the one that I was a part of.
When you were 22, you stepped away from the internet to marry and pursue.
Stepped away to marry and
life
pursue
as a trad wife, traditional housewife.
Yep.
And you write about this. I genuinely.
She married the Fed. It didn't work out for her.
Want to live up to the ideal.
Which, by the way, I haven't watched this, but I'm going to make a guess here that all of her points could probably be surmised to the trad wife thing did not work for her with the Fed. Therefore, it's not going to work for anybody. It didn't work for her, so it's not going to work for anybody, right? That's kind of what you could simplify this.
I champion publicly, the moral person, the defender of family. I wanted to become that person. I clung to believe that even if I stumbled on the path, I could still get this part right. If there was one thing I could redeem, one role I could succeed in, it had to be this. I thought that if I could just be successful at marriage, it would fix me. But that idea was a recipe.
Well, if you want to be successful at marriage, maybe, I mean, if you really wanted to be the trad wife, maybe you should have listened to. Wait, her story is crazy too. What I've read, she wanted to go see her family, and he wouldn't let her to go see her family, and they were sick or something. Okay, well, I mean, apparently you weren't listening to the man. And actually, now think about this. How do we know this wasn't some sort of stupid psyop by the Fed anyway, right? Federal agents psyop to get Lauren Southern to flip sides by doing this. I don't know. One could probably make that argument. Not me right now. I can tell you that much. Crazy.
Disaster from the start. And sure enough, your fears became...
Yeah. She wasn't willing to be as trad as that guy wanted her to be.
Justified. The marriage ended.
Oh, I knew that was going to come up, Pixie Boo. Oh, if you want to know how to have a successful marriage, don't come to me. And by the way, Pixie Poo, I wasn't trying to say that I know how. I never once said that. But if you thought I did, you can go fuck yourself. Sorry. Not sorry. I mean that. I never said that. I'm tired of these motherfuckers. They'll hear you talk about shit and they just assume as if you know. Nah, shit, dude. If I knew marriage, I would still be married. Okay? But here's the thing about marriage. It's not just you. It's the other. Sometimes they make choices. They make choices, and you're just like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? And you try to stop those choices. You try to do what you can to correct the situation. But sometimes they've made their mind, and it is it. And it is done. And all you can do is damage control and hope for the best. So fuck you, Pixie Poo. Go get fucked. Go get fucked. Go get fucked. Go get fucked. All right.
A very bitter breakup. What did you learn through that period of your life?
Well, first of all, I entered the conservative media space thinking that it was something that it wasn't. And I lived a life that wasn't traditional. I lived a life that wasn't preparing me for a real marriage. It was a lot of...
She entered the space, but she wasn't living that life. Okay.
Sex, drugs, and rock and roll in the conservative space. But that's something I learned...
Sex, drugs, and rock and roll in the conservative space.
Something that it wasn't. And I lived a life that wasn't traditional. I lived a life that wasn't preparing me for a real marriage. It was a lot...
Rebel Media was Zionist neocon organization, not conservative? Well, neoconservative. I mean, that it's kind of in the name, isn't it? I mean, it's just, Pixie Poo, are you literally going to pretend like people who weren't conservative didn't listen to that stuff, didn't watch that stuff? Are you really going to do that? Are you really going to do that? Why don't you just fuck yourself? Honestly, just fuck yourself again. I read the message and it was fucking stupid. Look, conservative-minded people did listen to Rebel Media and also they watched The Blaze. Don't be a fucking retard. They may not be the sort of conservative that you consider conservative, but I bet you they consider them not a liberal, not a fucking leftist. So, and these outlets, Rebel Media and The Blaze, will push out the fucking traditional lifestyle shit, okay? But meanwhile, when the cameras aren't rolling, they're fucking partying and doing drugs, doing all sorts of fucking shit, sex, rock and roll and drugs and all this shit. So Pixie Poo, why the fuck are you still here? Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. I swear to God, I'm gonna fucking ban you. No, I'm gonna let you say something stupid yet again. Say one more stupid thing. Please. 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 Tell me how they're not really the true conservative, which by the way, because when they're sending this stuff out there, you know, when they're putting it out there on TV, on YouTube and stuff, and you get some blue collar guy, he doesn't know. All he knows is that they're saying what he likes to hear. He's hearing what they say. They're saying the right things, and he's buying it, right? But turns out it's a fucking grift on their end. Turns out they're not about that shit. They're not about that shit. Traditional Rosa spicy to you? Well, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be spicy.
A lot of sex, drugs.
It took you 10 minutes to come with that one, huh? Okay. Maybe you were actually peeing. I don't know.
And rock and roll in the conservative space. But that's something I learned along the way, is that a lot of this is performative, as well as the trad life stuff you see online.
Dude, Elijah Schaefer, what? Probably, I don't know if that's... You could have a whole list of people that are totally fucking fake, okay? It's like questionable. It's like, what the fuck? What are we doing here? Okay? The Milo Yiannopoulos, Elijah Schaefer, you got, what's his fucking name? Louder Crowder? You know he's gay. You know he's 100% fucking gay. No one has a lisp that good and likes to cross-dress as much as he does without liking to suck dick on the weekends. He's super gay. Oh, man.
And when I was married, it was not a healthy situation, but I was sitting and posting on Instagram pies that I was baking saying I've never been happier, because that's what I wanted reality to be. And that's how I wanted other people to think about me. And I think we forget that people are doing this on a political level as well. We know everyone's editing their photos on Instagram. We know everyone's doing certain poses to look a certain way, but people are politically posing themselves to be of ideological sects, whether it be Christian, because you get a lot of money and accolades for doing that, or, you know, a communist, and they're not living these ways. They're living in mansions, you know, if they're...
Duh, Lord, we know people are fake. We know there's grifters. So is this you like admitting, oh, so I was grifting then. I wasn't really like that. We get it. We get it. You're just one of the many fucking lying snake grifters. It doesn't make it any better. It doesn't make it any better at all. Okay? Just join the rest of the shit herd. The fucking snakes. The fucking shit faces, okay? You know in The Little Mermaid, what was the Dark Witch's name? Oh man, I totally botched the reference. Doesn't matter. The fucking souls, the driveled, dried pieces of shit that was cleaned up in the cave. That's what people like Lauren Southern and all them people are, okay? They're like that. They sold their soul to this witch for fame. They got it. They got it. But at the end of the day, they have nothing. Anyway, I botched that. It was a fucking her name. It doesn't matter. My stepbro was once interviewed by Rebel Media Australia. Ursula. Extreme? Say Rebel Media one more goddamn fucking time. I swear to fucking God. Say it one more goddamn time. I don't want to see that word here at all.
An activist for Greenpeace. They're flying in private jets. This is just another aspect of that is going on in the right-wing sphere is the trad life LARPing, and I did that.
Exactly, W. Pistons. Here she's trying to say she's fake, therefore everybody else is fake, and she knows there's fake people there, therefore everybody else is fake. Not everybody that was saying the stuff, saying the things, not everyone who's saying the conservative shit is like a party fiend, coke fiend, dick-sucking slut, okay? They're not all like that. That it's not all fake. There's some that are legit. I don't know who's legit. I couldn't tell you who's legit, okay? But they're all fake. No, they're all fake. Who's legit? Who do you think is actually legit? Who do you think is legit?
I was essentially, not intentionally, I was lying to my audience about what reality was because that's what I wanted it to be, because I didn't want to be a proof of concept gone wrong for the ideology I had promoted for 10 plus years and essentially ruined my life for, got banned from countries for.
You know what, too? It's like this even on the left, even people like Destiny. You know what? I don't really think Destiny really gives a shit about the stuff he says and talks about. I think he just says the most edgy things he could think of for the controversy, just for the clicks, just for the views. At the end of the day, he probably doesn't give a fuck and probably has like a nihilistic view about everything. It's all going to go to shit anyway in the end. So what does it fucking matter? Pop another Addy, get my... It doesn't matter, man. It's okay. It's all one big clown show.
Arrested, questioned under the Terrorism Act. I didn't want me to be a proof of concept gone wrong, the same as detransitioners get kicked out of the left because they're proof of concept gone wrong, right? We ignore the people who fail these things because we want simple solutions and ideologies that always work, but that is not real life.
And you know what, too? She's giving Andrew Wilson an easy fucking argument here because, like, look, man, I'm not an Andrew Wilson cheerleader, but I think in this stream I'm going to be because he's going to slam dunk on her so fucking hard. It's like, okay, that was a pity party for you. So the trad life stuff didn't work for you. Therefore, it can't work for anybody. That sounds like a you problem. That's the way I would have done it. Sounds like a you problem. That's a you issue, not a me issue. So go fuck yourself, you stupid hag. Why don't you suck Destiny's dick again and maybe come up with a better take? Swallow the jizz next time. Maybe we'll give you some intelligence. I don't know. What the fuck am I talking about? Oh, I need some more coffee.
Life.
You conclude.
I don't want to miss this. We're going to pause this right here. We'll do this. I'm going to get some more coffee. By the way, if you like the stream, press the like button. If you don't, honestly, just thumbs down already. If you're here, you might have seen the thumbs up or thumbs down. Either way, give me the gems. Give me your gems. Come on, I'm going to do some robbery on the side of the road. We pulled over all the gems in your bag. Give them to me. Give them to me. All right, I gotta have a burst of a banjo, but yeah, let's do some shots and stuff when I get back. Hold on. All right, here we go. We're back. Okay, press the like button anyway. Let's press the like button. I got my coffee, got my whiskey, and we're good. We're good to go. I got more Monster too. We're ready. We're ready to rock and roll, man. I might have a talk with Bethadone tomorrow morning. Gotta write down some questions for her. I'm literally gonna be like, oh no, we're good. All right, so let's go and play. Did you guys get anything to drink or anything? I did lost viewers. Okay, well, that's fine. Let's play. Anyway, Lauren Southern is telling us why she's not trad anymore and how there's liars and grifters and stuff. Okay.
The book by saying, I truly believe our minds are being sold to the highest bidder and that politics isn't the path to real change that many believe it is. Technology is being wielded to distort our perception of reality. And in the end, it doesn't matter if our digitally curated governments are red or blue. They have no souls. Andrew, let me bring you in here. I mean, you've been listening to what Lauren's been saying. What do you make of it?
Well, there's some truth.
It's bullshit
to it, and there's some things that have no truth to it at all.
Yeah. Some parts are true. When you generalize that much, it can be, yeah.
The first thing that I would say is I agree to some extent with what she's saying about, maybe 19-year-olds being political activists isn't the best idea. But for Southern, the big problem that she has a credibility issue, and the credibility issue is self-imposed.
Now, one could say Andrew Wilson has a credibility issue as well. Him being, he was unfaithful when he was married before with his previous wife. I think it was with Rachel, right? I'm not exactly sure. And then there was a divorce, and now he's married with Rachel. I will say this: people can change. Some people say people can't change, but some people can. You're not always a piece of shit. Maybe you are, but sometimes eventually you do grow out of it. Like, it seems like Andrew and Rachel are trying to be trad now. I mean, they seem. I guess I don't know all their stuff. No, and I'm not gonna make fun of them about the kids and stuff like that. I'm not gonna go that low. I'm not gonna go that low. Okay. Look. Let's face it. If whether you like Andrew or not, he's gonna be slamming. He's gonna be slam dunk on Lauren Southern, and it's gonna be so easy. Okay. So here we go, man.
It's not.
Because you may think he may not have much. He shouldn't be talking about like marriage and all this stuff. And okay, one can make the argument, but definitely Southern, Lauren Southern, just outright saying, but everyone else is a grifter. I was a grifter too. I was just one of them. It's like, damn.
It's a credibility issue due to external factors that happened to her. It's credibility issues due to the actions that she herself took. So the idea here is like, first of all, you don't actually have any evidence for the position. It's all anecdotal. There's nothing. It's nothing more than just kind of vibe. She's just vibing it out. But it's like, where's the actual evidence for this? I have a completely different aspect in media and a completely different experience than you had. But I also wasn't doing all the drugs. I wasn't having all the sex. I wasn't.
So the Crucible Network is not a network of drugs, sex, and rock and roll. Okay. I don't know anything.
All that shit.
I don't know anything.
And so it's like, that's definitely
Probably
gonna mesh out a totally different experience
boring drink
for you than it
dark
would for
coffee,
me.
smoke
So why should we
cigarettes.
believe? I guess my position reduced is, I don't think that the right pushed you out because you weren't good enough. I think that the right pushed you out because of decisions that you made, which led to a credibility problem. And
Exactly. Absolutely there.
that most of this is just cope.
Yeah.
Laura?
I'm not concerned. Yeah, I'm not concerned about the right pushing me out or the left not liking me. A whole lot of people don't like me for various reasons. But I don't think this has much to do with my good or bad decisions. I've lived a very strange life. Analyzing my relationships as any sort of...
Why does she talk like that all the time? It's like all performative with her. I hate her voice.
That could be imposed on the wider population just doesn't make sense at all. Most
'Cause I'm a
people don't
leftist?
have
I
a
am a leftist,
Wikipedia
hardcore
page that
leftist,
labels
dude.
them a Nazi or a white supremacist. Most people haven't been banned from a variety of countries or had feds show up at their door trying to convince them to be, an asset. This is not a normal life. But when I do look at the average life, of people around me, they are struggling to impose trad ideals. It's something they may want, but they simply can't have the stay-at-home housewife when the economy.
Wait, I want to back up there.
Average life of people around me, they are struggling to impose trad ideals. It's something they may want.
They're struggling to impose. Okay.
But they simply can't have the stay-at-home housewife when the.
Yeah, well, that's because, look, the trad ideals, like the stay-at-home housewife thing, that's. Good luck on that. Unless you make like a really good salary, that shit is just not happening. Okay.
The economy is the way it is. Just let me finish, Andrew. And it's not even what most people want. 75% of men say they want a working woman in their life. Men who get married older and women who get married older tend to have more successful relationships. Higher educated families tend to be less likely to divorce. A lot of the stuff that the
I would say, don't listen to random people on the internet for advice in relationships, especially when they are like, imagine taking advice from Lauren Southern when she was like 22. She does nothing about life. She has no experience, honey. No. You know, it's like, and also one could say Andrew Wilson, he had been divorced and he went through that. So like, did it not work the first time? Oh, but he learned how to do it better next time. Oh, maybe I would be a good advocate, a good place to go for marriage. After all, my first one failed. Maybe my next one will be even better. Oh, I gotta let you know. But my point is, no matter what you think about the people that you're hearing the information from, like, I wouldn't let that be how you live your life and how you conduct your how you navigate your relationship. You know, like, you should be practical and real about your own situation.
life is advocating simply does not play out in positive results. Born in the data or in
Pixie Poo, yes, I would download it actually, and I would save it. That way, once Hurricane Pyro comes in, claiming he's gonna like self-delete because he hadn't seen it, I will have it for him ready to go.
What I'm seeing around me.
Yeah, but this is really elusive, right?
Oh, she slept with the enemy. That's your issue. Oh. Yeah, there's people in Destiny's camp that hate him for sleeping with the enemy. Dude, let me just tell you, the enemy, they've been sleeping with each other for a while now. I guarantee you AOC slept with you know, like what I'm saying is, what you see, what they put out there is a front, okay? Life is messy behind the scenes. Okay. Because anyway, let's take a shot. Let's take a shot. This is a shot to take the edge off. I am kind of hyped. I had a white monster earlier and kind of hyped up here. That is for show. And the coffee, I don't know why I thought coffee would be good. A shout out. With Don Jr.? Yeah. Ready? Just take it a shot just to do. Come on, let's get our iced tea ready. Thank you for the jewels, Gobbledygookish. Thank you for the 10 ghouls. You sent me 10 ghouls. Gold coins, jewels. Okay. Here we go. Woo! Yeah. All right, let's go. Let's rock, roll, and load. This is more like something Ben and Grace would be watching, and I'll be watching them react to it.
And you use ambiguous language and equivocation here a bit. Let's start with this. What is trad exactly? What even is it?
Oh, man. Okay. It is... I think it is bad faith that he's arguing, what is even trad even? But it's great that he's doing that because, like, I think Southern's gonna mess up there because she's gonna define it and then he's gonna be like, oh no, that's not what I meant at all. No, man. Okay, then again, all I really know about Andrew Wilson, I guess, are rumors and stuff, and then he seems like he's like. He pushes out the trad stuff, but like he starts off, what is trad even? What is it? Can you define it?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a great question. If you look at the online world, I think it's this assumption that you have the man go to work, you have the woman stay home, she's having the children. You get married very young, you stay a virgin until marriage. You don't go to university, you kind of go into the trade. Certainly women don't get educated. There's just this idea that we go back to the 50s, which I think
okay. So she said a lot. There's a word salad. You stay a virgin pretty much. So not much sex, right? Women don't get jobs. Women don't get educated. They're just stay in the kitchen, be baby makers or something. Is that what people mean when they say traditional values? I guess, is that what they're trying to? I don't even know what they mean. I mean, like 1920s, 1950s lifestyle. Okay.
I don't think
just
so.
fantasy. It's fantasy.
Who's advocating? Well, tell me who's advocating for these things, because that's not the advocation that I ever see when it comes from traditionalists.
What Andrew advocates for is women not to be 304s. They could have jobs. They just have to prioritize the family. So, if anything, Lauren Southern took it to the most extreme of it. Because I think she's dumb. She's just dumb.
Traditionalists seem to always be Hang on. I'm sorry, too. I didn't cut you off. I just let you finish. What I see advocated from traditionalists is something completely different. They're trying to epitomize a value structure, not necessarily a lifestyle structure. Not saying that moms can't go have jobs. They're saying that they need that a wife is supposed to prioritize all of her family before herself, and the husband too.
Okay, and you hear that, and one could easily think, oh, okay, that means she can't work. She has to stay at home and be pretty much, work in the kitchen, be a baby maker. But you word it as values instead of lifestyle. Oh, it's just a value of it, Sure, it's encouraged that she prioritize the family, okay? But if she wants a little part-time job at like the UPS store or something like that, she can do that. She can do that as long as it doesn't interfere with things like cleaning and things like that. I think that's what he's meaning. How many shots are we in so far? Just 2. No, actually, just 1. You know what, Eric? You are so fucking judgy, Eric. You say one more, you question my shots one more time, I'm throwing you out. I'm tired of your shit. I'm tired of your bullshit, Eric. Okay? Every freaking stream, it's like, you know what, man? You're trying to be a hall monitor on me. You're trying to be a flashlight cop. You're trying to be like, oh, we got to watch how many shots he has. You never paid $1 for a shot. You know where, Eric W.? I'm going to consult Gentleman Jack on this. An angry drunk? An angry drunk. Yes. You want to test the wrath there, boy? You want to test the wrath? I'll throw you out. Watch. I don't care if there's only 20 people watching. Let it be 19. You can still watch. You could be like thumb down. Eric sent this.
Shake it, baby.
Oh, boy.
Eric sent this.
Now I'm all happy. Just like that. Eric, you're fine. I wasn't going to ban you anyway. I don't really ban people. You really have to push me. All right. Let's finish a shot. Let's continue this. So Andrew Wilson's saying he's not pushing a lifestyle. He's pushing values. And I heard him make this argument before. Whenever he gets pushed on things, he's like, it's more about values than it is lifestyle. Okay. All right, let's continue.
It's a self-sacrificial system based on a hierarchy, and mostly a church hierarchy. Those are the advocations of the values that I see, not a go back to the nuclear family 1950s. We've been past.
Why is Andrew Wilson, though, acting so naive, so dumb here? Because, like, when people... Hold on, wait a second. Wasn't that kind of like the thing, kind of pushing the nuclear family, like, that sort of idea? I feel like I'm being gaslit. Okay, two things are happening here. Fed Up Southern Girl. Why I said a Fed Up Southern Girl. Oh my God, I might be drunk here. Lauren Southern, I did the thing. No, okay. Lauren Southern has dumbed down the whole like right-wing conservative talking points to like the most extreme and dumb thing, like women just have to stay in the kitchen and make babies and no job and be virgins forever and all this stuff. They took it to that. She took it to that. And meanwhile, I think Andrew Wilson is gaslighting me right here with the pretending as if like no one in the comments, no, there was never any streams, anyone ever talking about this sort of thing. Cause like, I've got to be honest, seems like it has been.
That for an awful long time. So I don't actually even know, like, who are these people that you're referencing here specifically?
You know,
who are these specific people who are saying this, we want to go back to the 50s. Women aren't allowed to work, right? Who?
Like Crowder?
You know,
Elijah Schaefer?
I'll tell you what he's saying.
Maybe at one point, Milo Yiannopoulos.
Now you say, because he says it brazenly, that's exactly what he wants to do.
It's funny, the names I mentioned, they're all gay.
Back to the 50s. He wants them to stay at home, not be allowed to work, not be allowed to vote.
But Andrew Tate's not a traditionalist at all. He's the opposite.
He's not. Andrew Tate is he's a fucking hedonist, if anything. He has a lot of money. He's gonna party. He doesn't give a shit. Why are people looking up to a dude who has like fucking brain trauma from like getting kicked in the face? Dude, what the fuck? Just because he's loaded. That's why. He's loaded. He has cash. He can flash. It's nothing has fucking changed, has it? Nothing has fucking changed. He just shows the money, shows the bling bling, shows that he has stuff, shows he has jet ski, shows that he has these women. You're gonna listen to him, but he's the king. You can say whatever to sound all nonsense and bullshit. Okay, he's never. That's such a debate bro. He's a debate bro, but he walks all over of Lauren Southern.
But he's advocating for a return to the kind of dark ages for women where they have absolutely no right to talk.
Maybe, but he's not a traditionalist. Southern's talking specifically about traditionalists. And I'm asking her the specific question. Who are these traditionalists specifically who are making these advocations that...
we're just traditionalists. Okay.
Mom who has children at home can't have a part-time job.
I couldn't really say. I don't think Crowder was ever a traditionalist. I don't think even Elijah Schaefer was. Who is a traditionalist? What do you mean?
Job, but rather, hey, it's probably good to avoid babysitting fees, things like this, to have one parent who stays at home, one parent who works if it's possible, to prioritize their children. That seems completely rational, reasonable to me. Who's advocating this throwback to the 1950s specifically?
I think that's great that you don't have these views, Andrew. And I would agree with you that the average normal traditionalist living in the real world does not possess these beliefs.
That's not answering my question.
Online, I'm about to answer your question. As Piers knows.
It sounds like Lauren Southern has like the left's view of what the right talking points are in the most Reddit way possible. Because... like, while you could joke and be like, oh, yeah, conservatives are about, like, women need to be in the kitchen and be baby makers and stuff like that. It's like, you try to be real about it, too. If you actually listen to them and stuff, they'll be like, no, I mean, you got to be real. I mean, you're going to both need different, 2 jobs and all that. Okay, this is bullshit.
Noted the LARPers online, like Andrew Tate, the people who are posting Norman Rockwell photos and saying base. He's not. He's LARPing, as I've been LARPing.
He's not LARPing as a traditionalist either.
When 10 years ago, I had to make a video explaining why I wasn't married because I was getting so much pressure in my comments section saying, why aren't you married at 21 years old, Lauren? This is not a random phenomenon that I'm making up. You can go.
That is true. She did do that. And if Andrew Wilson will be honest here, the space, the chat, the comments, they kind of expect certain things if they were really about that lifestyle. And maybe some of those questions were actually, all of those questions really probably would just be like a purity test. Assessing how if she's really about that life.
Go watch it. It has over 1 million views
people say,
because there was so much
Lauren,
curiosity in why I wasn't married at that age because I was a part of this right-wing community and not all of it's bad. But there's a lot of LARPers. I'm not giving you names.
She gives names, but then he's like, oh, but they're not a traditionalist. Okay.
Who are the names of these people specifically? The name one.
I'm saying they're LARPers. They're LARPers. Like,
but here's the thing. He'll be like, they're not traditionalists, but yet Elijah Schaefer, Louder with Crowder, or Steven Crowder, even Milo at one point, they would all say things that would like be pieces of like traditional values. They themselves may not be traditionalists, and they might have been like the whole thing. Like there might have been some changes and stuff, like just pieces of it, like echo a little part of it. If that makes sense.
Who is the LARPer? Andrew Tate's not a traditionalist. Who are the traditionalists specifically who are advocating these things? I think you built an entire
You don't think there's anyone online
He's being
that's advocating
disingenuous, but it's working for him.
When I grew up, I listened to Prager University, which said you shouldn't go to university. You shouldn't. You should get married younger. You shouldn't bother.
True. That's true. And that's an example right there. But he's like, that doesn't pass the test. That's not a traditionalist. But I mean, like, but they're speaking traditional values, are they not?
They're getting educated. These are all. I just said Prager University videos that I watched when I was younger in the right-wing sphere.
University? Who?
Dennis Prager himself.
Dennis Prager himself not make an advocation to go back to the 1950s. Ridiculous.
He's stuck on that, the 1950s. What about like remaining a virgin until like you're married? Which even Andrew Wilson would say that's probably optimal. I mean, he says both things. If you listen to all his stuff, at one point he'll say you got to be real about it, and other points he'll be like, no, you should not have sex until you're married and all this stuff. It's like okay, so we're flip flopping. We're being like both here. And then, of course, he'd be like, show me an example where he said, it's like, man, you stream forever. You stream for hours. Like, what are you talking about? Just, no one has time to clip that shit. But you do if you listen to it. Fuck. The softest stuff, right? But maybe you take it all together. Maybe it's like, okay, he's trying to teach values. And the value is, you shouldn't have a whole lot of sex. Shouldn't be a massive 3 or 4. Yeah, you're going to have a couple one-night stands. Might happen. But you try to be good. You try to be a good boy. Okay? But, like, it's weird. Like, his argument here with Lauren Southern, he's focused on the 1950s thing. The 1950s thing.
The idea that they're...
In fact, she should have done a better job. Been like, I'm not just talking about the 1950s thing. What about the remaining a virgin until you're married thing? What about that? Oh.
Isn't a general sentiment that you shouldn't go to university, that you should get married young, that women should be at home having babies on the right. It's just the most absurd thing I've ever seen. You can look at like the red-headed libertarian.
Oh, Jordan Petersen. I totally forgot about him. Made a hilarious prayer video of a 1950s. There you go. Bring that. See, man, so much time has passed. If she could just reference that. Or what about Jordan Petersen? Because Andrew Wilson's trying to act like that sort of stuff wasn't being pushed. When it was. Like the values of that. But like maybe I don't know why I'm trying to be charitable here. Because I'll be like, maybe he's trying to, you know what? It doesn't, fuck it. I'm not drunk enough for this. But with your help, we can get there.
And all these people saying women shouldn't vote. If you watch
with
the
your
Timcast
help,
episode, there's plenty of influencers on there saying we need to go back. We need to return to tradition.
That's right. That's right. All sorts of streamers are talking about repealing the 19th Amendment. What about that?
I can't believe you're even I've named like 4 people here.
Who? Name one.
I just said redheaded libertarian when she goes on Timcast. She's talking all about how women shouldn't vote.
Redheaded libertarian may think that the 19th Amendment needs to be repealed for external reasons. I don't know exactly what her reasons would be, but that would have
I have nothing against these people either.
That would have
the idea that there isn't this advocacy going on the
But that has nothing to do with being a traditionalist. What the fuck? It just shifts. It is sophistry. It's bullshit.
Internet is absurd.
You can't really win with them. It's word games. It's like kind of what Ben Thorpe does, but Andrew Wilson does it way better. Way better. That's why Ben Thorpe is like super pissed at this guy, because he does what Ben does, but way better.
That has nothing to do with the position that these are traditionalists who are saying we need to move back to the 1950s and wives can't work, and that's ridiculous. I've never heard this inside of any of these circles.
You've never heard the argument.
That is so fake, dude. Never heard. I have never. I you know what? Hold on. I can be charitable. Maybe Andrew Wilson's never heard of the kill stream. Oh wait, he has. Because I used to listen to a lot of the kill stream back in the day too. That might have been what's really coloring my judgment here. The reason why I'm thinking, yeah, actually, it wasn't too long ago that conservatives were pushing traditional lifestyle values and lifestyle. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the gifts, dude. For the gifts, let's fill it up. Let's fill up a cup. And filling up a cup, we're drinking the cup. Thank you for the jewels. Ben Knock knows what it's about, dude. Andrew is 3 whiskeys in and can't keep up with the argument at hand. He doesn't have to keep up with the argument. He's winning by because the comments in the chat think Andrew won. Like a lot of people who watch this think Andrew won because it's all just a sophistry argument. And Andrew keeps on pushing her away and dismissing everything she says, and it's really gaslighting her into a point to where she even thinks she's retarded. If you think about it, this is like a struggle session between Ben and Grace is what's going on here. Except Andrew Wilson doesn't get to fuck Lauren Southern, but Destiny does, who literally has a girl's name. That was a lot of meme references right there. Gonna get some love. Thank you for the love, Benach. Thank you. You're a nice person. Okay. We're going to take a shot. And we're going to talk about something positive in our life. But not your drug test. Not your STD test. I don't care if you're positive. All right. We're going to have a shot. This is a little shot. Well, it wasn't that much, but thank you for the support. I do appreciate it, but it was about this much. I just got to be honest. For Cash App donos, I'll do double shots. For real. You're not going to get me to only use me blade level. Don't worry. I'll stop before that even happens. I'll literally puke and pass out before that could even happen. Anyway, let's finish this struggle session. That's what this is.
Heard the argument that, hey, women coming into the workforce ruined society. We need to repeal the 19th. We need to get rid of...
No, I've never heard that argument. Have never, ever heard... What? Wherever was that argument? We never argued that women working was the worst thing ever. What? It's so stupid. I can't even believe this.
Of any of these circles.
You've never heard the argument. You've never heard the argument that, hey, women coming into the workforce ruined society. We need to repeal the 19th. We need to get rid of...
These are mass oversimplifications.
Here's what I
Nope, not at all. Nope, I can't think of a stream. I can't think of anybody who's ever said that.
on the internet. You've
Here's
never
what
heard
I
anyone
hear.
make this.
I'm going to tell you that what you're doing is oversimplifying complex issues, which people are prone to do. So the oversimplification
On the internet,
isn't that traditionalists are saying women came into the workforce and ruined it. They make arguments based around the fact that wages necessarily increase if you inflate the workforce. And that's true, right? That's just objectively a fact. And so they point this out and point out that if there's a reduction in the workforce, people have much better ways to collectively bargain. Even Democrats used to know that that was true, right? What you're doing is you're oversimplifying it by completely building a straw man around what you consider
He's doing pretty good right here.
traditionalism to be, and then you attack that. But when I ask you to specifically...
Because really what he's saying is he did kind of admit a little bit. You probably did hear us talk about that on the conservative spaces, but we were really just memeing and joking. You just simplified it. He just unloaded. He unloaded a lot there. And it's what he's saying is, I mean, okay, yeah.
Specifically name the people who are creating these advocations in your overly simplistic way. You can't because there aren't any.
Okay, that's a fair point. That's a fair point. But
oh, he's getting in there to help out Lauren.
But Andrew, let's take the manners.
If she knew anything about the wages stuff to like counter that could have been helpful there, but nope.
Sphere.
If she knew anything about the studies, where she could be like, actually, that study was a piece of shit. I read that study. Like, what was that? Oh shit! The chick from the Young Turks. She would pull that shit.
The likes of Andrew Tate and Fuentes always go because they do have a very fixed view about a woman's place in the world, and they do have a very large audience that they pump into of predominantly young men.
Oh, there's Piers reminding us. That's right. It's 2026. We got to be good. We know there's women at work.
And I think it's an incredibly unhealthy influence that they wield. And, you know, Lauren says in her book, I believe change is possible. I believe in redemption for Andrew Tate, but understanding why people do what they do and hoping for their greater spiritual good doesn't mean they shouldn't be stopped. And the reality is you can't stop people like Andrew Tate if they don't want to be stopped unless he gets incarcerated, which he may well be. But in terms of his views pumped out to his millions of followers that women shouldn't have a vote, shouldn't have a job, should stay at home, all the things Lauren was saying, and let's put aside the traditional, the trad part of this and talk about a modern bastardization of trad, if you like, in the face of people like Tate. What do we do about that? As a society, what do we do about people like Andrew Tate, who I think are brazen misogynists?
Yeah, I mean, the phenomenon of Tate came about specifically because there's an overcorrection to over-feminization of various things in culture. And Tate was one of the guys who came out and was like, no, all things masculine are actually good. And this kind of thing. Now, I don't have any.
It's true, ladies. I mean, if you keep on criticizing the guys that much, they're gonna be looking for some guy to be like, actually, you're not wrong. You know what? Be looking for it from someone.
Large advocation for Tate's message. I believe much of it is degenerate, and I've said so publicly. There's not a lot you can do about it, though, until you stop demonizing masculinity in every single sphere which exists, and that is actually happening. You can say, no, that's just part of some culture war thing, but it's actually not. You actually do see this.
They took God of War out of God of War, the video game.
Now, as far as Fuentes is concerned, you're talking about two distinct ideologies which are coming together. The Fuentes ideology is focusing on everything from a religious Catholic
gay cat
lens.
Boys.
Within the purview of his lens, it's hierarchical. And so it's not that women have less ontological values. That's just that within the hierarchy of family, the man's going to be the Christ head, and the woman who's the wife is going to be subservient to the Christ head. That's the way that it operates within his view. That's consistent with his view. Now, that's consistent with most Catholic views, in fact. Now, Lauren's right in a sense that when that's applied, it's very tough, but the church promises you that it's going to be. It's really going to be a tough thing to submit to your husband. It's really going to be a tough thing for the man to submit to the church. The church assures you that this is going to be the case. They assure you of it. So it's not like you don't know that it's your cross to bear, that this is going to be really tough.
You know, I'll be honest with you, too. Things would have been different in my marriage had we been both submitting to the church and the church values. I mean, you stay along, you operate within those guidelines, things are fine. You're not going to get into some crazy shit. But that didn't happen.
It is really tough. And I've never heard anybody BS about that. That it's real tough to be a Christian. It sure is.
Lauren, you were brought up in a very evangelical household. So what do you feel about that?
Yeah, I think in a lot of cases, young people like me who grew up evangelical tend to run from it because as soon as it's hit with the real world, a lot of our ideology falls apart since we were sheltered. We were sheltered from, oh my goodness, wait, you can lie, you can do these things. And especially when you have this kind of online...
Wait, you didn't know you could do those things and you just were told not to do them? You shouldn't want to do them in the first place. You figured out you could lie, so you just started lying?
Performance of Christianity. When you meet these characters in real life and they don't actually live this way, it gets very confusing. And I think, it's all well and good for Andrew to say, well, we just need to adhere to the church. And I agree. I think that would really help society. But most young people are not being raised religious. They're not being raised in homes
that might be a problem.
Have morals and traditions. They are being raised on modern media. They're having
what? There's a lot of kids, a lot of people are raised just on screens anymore. I wonder if they spent more time at church and less time on screens, if things would be better. You could just lie. I know, right, Brucey? You could just lie.
Before marriage, they're starting OnlyFans, they're going off the path and they don't see a way back. And I think calling them irredeemable, going on things like the Whatever podcast or Fresh and Fit and calling them whores or sluts, which there's another one, Myron Gaines, one of these people promoting this very rigid belief of where women need to be in society. I don't think that's offering people a solution or a way back. The problems of traditionalism are completely different now than they were 50 years ago. We have things like Tinder and Hinge now. How do we deal with that? There's way more optionality than Christians or anyone ever had in history. We need a different...
She still talks like she's trying to perform. Sorry, I wasn't really paying attention to a lot of the stuff she was saying because the way she's talking, it sounds like she's putting on an act.
Way to tackle this than just telling people
also, I can't get the idea of destiny in her out of my head.
Tradition or go to the church because they're not going to right now. The church needs to look like something that is enticing, not something that is judging them, something that offers forgiveness, not something that offers them eternal shame.
Has she been to church lately? These churches have gone soft, especially if you're a Protestant. You go to church, dude, they'll be like, hey, here's the rainbow. We're doing Gay Pride Day. We're doing Jesus is gay today. Let's pray. I mean, my church is not that bad, but like church has gone the whole like, oh, you're going to hell. You're going to burn forever. Like, where are they hearing that? That's just how Canadians speak. Oh, I forget that she's Canadian.
Yeah, it's funny. This is one of the more common criticisms that's out there, and it's completely false. The Christian ethicists that I'm aware of, including the ones who go on whatever podcast like me, specifically talk about the ideas of redemption, the idea to move away from the ideas of sin, to move towards things which are no longer sinful. That is the pathway back. That's the whole point of Christian ethics, is that you're not irredeemable. You're not horrible ultimately. You are a person who can be redeemed.
That is true. You can be redeemed.
Some people are ideologically captured. And when you become ideologically captured, it takes long amounts of conversations to convince you away from ideology because it creates cognitive dissonance. And cognitive dissonance is very painful. But Christianity does offer these redemptions. I don't know where you get the idea that it doesn't. But pointing out that
I agree.
But pointing out, but pointing out that a prostitute is a prostitute, I don't think is problematic. They are indeed prostitutes. Now, I think that calling women whores in a general sense is nonsensical and shouldn't be done just because you don't like how they live or whatever. And by the way, every woman online gets called a whore by somebody. Doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't matter if they're relational to Piers or it's you or it's my...
It's bad, but he's going to call them whores too all the time, right? Whenever he gets
it doesn't matter who it is. They're going to get called a whore. Yeah. That's just the way that it works online. And every guy's a cuck. It doesn't matter who it is.
Every guy's a cuck. Every woman's a whore.
That's how it operates, okay? I'm not saying that that's not the case, but that's just part of media.
Welcome to the cuck club.
Right? People who are anonymous, they suddenly get very gutsy and ballsy and say all kinds of shit they're not supposed to say. But the point here is that there is an offerance of redemption that comes through these ethical systems. I don't know why you think that there isn't. There always has been. And I don't know why you think that for some reason, the whatever podcast hosting these
I heard Gamer of the Damned watched my video.
ideologies for long form debates, which are 8+ hours most of the time, usually with people who are psychologists, women who are very, very well educated, who go on there to represent their worldviews, is somehow a negative to society when it's putting on display the very thing that you're talking about. What is the distinct ideology which is offering these very pathways? You seem to only be interested in the fact that, hey, the online culture's messed up. The online culture's always been messed up. It's never not been messed up.
He won out of just boring me. He won. The sophistry argument.
Always going to be messed up because culture itself is screwy. Okay, it just is, ultimately.
But also because it is kind of like, ultimately, Lauren's position is based on that it didn't work out for her, therefore it shouldn't work out for anybody. And, and Andrew could have went that way. Andrew could have been like, my marriage failed the first time because, X, Y, and Z, but it's working for me now. I go to church, work for me, but I'm not really. See, it's working for him. He's good with it. It didn't work out for her. She's not good with it. And now she's flipping sides. Sleeping with the enemy. Maybe she was fake from the beginning. Maybe that's the reason why it failed. Her heart wasn't in it. She did marry a Fed. You expect a Fed to not be crazy? Andrew, let's get to the conclusion. I'm going to finish this part.
As Andrew was pointing,
we got 21 people watching. At this point, I'm like, hey, let's react to whatever.
Yeah, I've made a lot of poor decisions in my life.
How did Andrew Wilson end up with Piers Morgan? Oh, this is not the first time he's been on Piers Morgan. Not the first time at all.
Not all of it because of my own fault, some of it, but going viral at 19 for being on the right wing, getting slandered as a Nazi, a white supremacist, banned from countries. I can't even rent places to this day unless it's from a friend or a friend. I can't get a mortgage. I have federal agents trying to turn me into an asset. Like, these are things most people can't handle. I'm actually dating a lovely conservative guy right now, so I'm healing that part of my life at the moment.
Anyways, today...
We'll watch that later.
We'll see where that goes, but it's not advocating that my life is the perfect model. I'm saying I made a lot of mistakes, and I made a lot of mistakes because I got sucked into the internet and the performance over what reality was. I was more interested in...
Because for you, it was all just performance. You didn't actually believe it. You weren't actually trying to be trad or any of that shit, dude.
Projecting a certain ideology and getting likes and accolades than actually living that and changing my...
Maybe Hurricane Pyro's right. If you're a 304, you live that lifestyle, you can't redeem yourself. You can't be about that life. Maybe he's right.
Own life. And I think that's the biggest problem with stuff like the Whatever podcast, Andrew, is it's an insult to the intelligence of the audience to pretend it's anything more than clip farming to humiliate these girls for entertainment and money. If you really care about someone, you take them off camera and you talk to them about their soul. You don't ask them, do you identify as a Christian on the internet? You ask them how their journey is off camera. You don't try to...
Sure, you turn it into content, into clickbait content, but it could also be... They could both be true at the same time. It doesn't be one or the other.
Clip farm to humiliate them. That's a completely different thing than actually guiding people towards healthy lives.
It is a clip.
But you also...
You can clip farm it, and it can be the other way. It all depends on what they're... anyway.
I may say. Before you answer that, Andrew, I just want to say, in your book, you talk about the numerous times you allied with the far right in the UK, and you conclude the British, at least the ones I encountered, had a serious problem that ran deeper than mere alcoholism. It wasn't something I observed from a distance. I felt it, lived it. The closest I've come to defining it since was when I read Trappist monk Thomas Merton's autobiography. He described England as a vast and complicated charade, a place where most people were already morally dead, asphyxiated by the steam of their own strong yellow tea.
Sorry, Piers.
Wow.
Okay, this was great. That was great. All right, the conclusion to that is that Andrew Wilson was winning on that, even though it was boring to me. So there's that. We had fun. So we talked about Rekieta. Really, at this point, I'm going to just watch whatever. We got I want to check out Gamer the Damned. Gamer the Damned was checking to see if my house was haunted. He's a ghost hunter. So let me see. He watches it. So let's find out. Is my house haunted?
We're going to go over if Mr. Deadman is haunted or not. So
is Mr. Deadman haunted?
So I'm going to pull up the clip of his stream from yesterday, and we're going to see whether or not is he actually caught any paranormal activity. I wasn't watching his stream. I just seen his stream was called "My Apartment is Haunted," and we're going to see whether or not if he did capture anything out the unknown or anything, or.
All right, Game of the Damned actually is taking. I don't know. Is Ruby gonna approve of this one?
See if he's haunted or not. There's still a bit of war about prime time. Maybe Deadman is trying to steal Jeremy's viewers, or Jeremy's trying to steal Deadman's viewers.
There's a war and it's working. I got 21 right now. How many does Jeremy have here? Let's just do the war. Let's just do the war. Let's do it. That's what's going on here, isn't it? We're gonna have a viewer off. We're gonna view off. All right, he's setting up a tent. Okay. Sweet. We got a tent going on. And then
Do we got any dono goals going?
I don't know. I think you have a makeover.
Yeah.
You have a makeover
Snafu
goal.
makeover.
Snafu makeover. That's right.
We're gonna turn
Look
Snafu
at that.
into a real human
He
being.
forgot about his dono goal. Do we even have a dono goal?
Snafu.
I know. Jesse's watching game. We're watching Jesse. That's right. That's right.
It's like a little war of their own there on Boyd's, but we're gonna find out if Mr. Deadman saying my apartment is haunted is about stealing viewers, or is it about him actually having a haunted apartment?
Well, I actually thought my apartment was haunted.
Asshole. Okay, you can just do that. Yeah, but Terry's cool though. Terry's a real one.
Terra's cool.
Who are they? I don't know. I'm not sure what they're talking about. No, I'm just angry right now. I don't have a Zen, and this is gonna be my nicotine hit.
No
Sorry, my
Zins.
nicotine hit.
No Zins.
Steve Austin, yeah, and yeah.
All right, let's go to when I go into the
There's something
hallway.
about this spot. I don't like this.
Something about that spot, hey?
Yeah, something about the spot. I'm not liking the spot. Man, I got a belly. I've been eating well. A lot of cooking.
Okay.
Cook for myself.
Very little item.
All right.
All right.
Neither.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, but you went fishing.
Here we go. So we're staring down this hallway to see if it's haunted. See if there's any ghosts.
Because Jeremy went fishing. I think you two try and copy each other sometimes. Like he copies your show, and then you copy his IRL stuff. Let's just say.
Well, Jeremy doesn't believe in
span of
ghosts.
an hour, I caught like, I don't know, 3 bluegill. I guess nothing to brag about. It's just bluegill, but
3 bluegills, which probably live in a pond.
Yeah, they live in a pond.
That was built by the people there.
Sure.
And
well, they weren't.
so it probably would have been illegal for you to be fishing in those ponds.
It was illegal. Absolutely. Super illegal. You know what? I had to bust through a gate. There was a sign that said, "Do not fish." And I was like, I'm going to fish anyway. You saw a dark figure? Nah, you didn't see a dark figure.
I don't know. Okay. Shut up. Shut up. You're freaking me out.
My place is haunted?
Oh, why is he freaking out? What's down the hallway? See if you can turn the chat back on.
Nothing's down the
Chat
hallway.
is disabled for the stream.
Nothing's...
Oh, great.
Oh. Because... Why did it do that? The chat should be enabled. Must be a setting. Must be a stupid setting. I need a change for vertical streams.
I don't know, man.
Oh, there it is.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay.
I was freaking out, man.
Turn off this light. I'm just gonna sit here.
So I'm gonna have to pay a $400 citation and be required to see the magistrate
good,
for
right?
fishing in a pond.
What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen?
I can even show Gamer the Damned the sign that says you can fish here. He'd still say it was illegal. I broke a law. Okay. Now he is a ghost hunter. We're gonna get
I don't know,
his
Dancer,
analysis.
you always come in here like you want to start something. I see anything. Great. I turn this thing on.
All right, Gamer's really watching this.
Listen, we'll do it like that. We're not gonna see it.
No, I don't like the whole. There we go.
Meebo.
What is that?
It's batteries. Batteries for the lamp.
All right, I'm gonna go down to that hall. Let's go check out the rooms. Let's check out how clean Mr. Demon's bathroom is. Why don't we just put him on?
We didn't wait around for a whole lot of time for ghost hunting. I wasn't gonna. You think I was really gonna sit here for like an hour, just staring at a door?
All right, I'm gonna go down to that hall. Let's go check
Not
out
like
the
would
rooms.
matter viewership wise. Actually, I think I would get more views if I did something where I just stood still for like, I don't know, 6 hours straight. I don't know, some stupid gimmick thing, probably.
Check out how clean Mr. Demon's bathroom is. Why don't we just put him on? It's just a room. It's just a room.
Let's get to where.
It's just.
Give me your commentary.
this room.
Give me your commentary. Gamer of the Damned. Give me. Gamer of the Damned. If you don't give commentary, that is not fair use. Come on, say something.
You're not going to see anything on that camera anyways.
Say something.
Dealing with being in this place alone at times.
Oh, look, the living room's haunted.
You can tell whenever a house is haunted, whenever you feel the energy of inside the building or house. That usually gives you an indication if it's haunted or not. If you went building, you feel, yeah, usually you can tell whenever he thinks it's like.
But it could just be.
Oh, he feels the weird vibe. That's why he thinks this house is haunted.
Yeah, I do feel a weird vibe. Okay, so Gamer's saying your feeling could be right. Okay.
Be me dealing with being in this place alone at times.
Do it, Nick. You knew?
Texas-sized moth. Yeah, it's a pretty huge moth.
Oh, we start chasing a moth. That's good content.
Every moth's a bunch of pussies. Every moth's a bunch of pussies.
Anyways, what's the capture here?
Was there anything? Shut up. Was there anything right there? Was there a figure by the door? Is there a figure by the door? Whoa, hold on. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Y'all see that, dude? I see nothing. What do you see?
Okay. Let's move everything back outside. Let's do that.
Let's move everything back
Watch
outside.
out for a bit.
Yeah. Well, I get easily distracted. The moth distracts me. Ooh, look at the green glow from the.
Fuck yeah.
Well, we know where his gaming setup or computer setup is. In
Yeah, in the
that
cut
hole.
corner. Okay. Welcome to the cut club.
Why don't you? Yeah, come in my hand.
And a
Gross,
moth
you know? Here,
problem.
Fly outside, you stupid asshole. Fucking moth.
Dude, I was cussing at the moth.
Oh,
Oh, I was
Did you
trying to
see
get
that?
the moth with the broom. This is the best part.
It's over with.
Okay.
Believers or not, they're just viewers. And
My favorite part was when a June bug. Who's this old lady? Roxy? Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, we got to talk about that. She looks like a reptilian. Roxy looks like a reptilian. She's a lizard person. She's not even real. She's a lizard person. All right. Guys, we got 27 viewers. This is an off night. This is a weird night. It's weird. It's weird. For the past couple weeks, we've been doing better than that. It feels weird. Something's off. Something's really off here. Even for Jeremy.
Makeover includes
Jeremy has 24
haircut,
viewers.
shave, and you got to
What's
burn
happening?
that. Give it to him. Oh, LOL.
This is 25.
Nah, I'm not gonna give Snafu a haircut. I don't want to get lice. He looks like a guy that definitely has lice. Snafu, don't take it too personal. I'm just fucking with you. I'm just shit testing you. If you can't handle it, you don't get to play with the big kids. All right.
That's right. Like I like how Snafu's now his guy. Oh, let me check the.
Everybody goes through a vetting process. You're not special. But you do look like someone that has lice.
Does Snafu have lice?
I kind of want to take my shirt off.
You want to...
Austin Murphy is still around. You want to smoke some weed?
Jammy,
I got a
it
little
might
bit of
be
weed for the
illegal for you to be
storm, I'll admit
smoking
it,
weed
alright?
in the park, Jammy. Okay. There's King TL. Let's check. Oh, the fat guy. We have a new character to watch. Really. I don't know if you guys seen him yet. He's pretty cool. His name is King. He's the real king. Sorry, I got distracted. All right.
Moonlight, the balcony.
Oh my god, that is way too much. Shut up. You cannot. There's no way you could put. He's not naked. He's not naked. You got to stop sharing viewers. The sector's dying. It is, dude. It is. Richard Spencer versus Ethan Ralph. Ooh, that would be very good. Thorps going back to the gun.
For what it's worth. I mean, just is what it is.
Oh, wait. Are they watching this right? What the? Okay. Okay, wait a second. Shut up.
Because I'm not, but I.
Yes, Richard, my white king, you are mogging the Ortho Bros and the Groypers and the Red Pillars.
This is Richard Spencer. He looks bad. He looks like he has like skin cancer. He looks pretty bad. Something happened.
However deep
He
in
has
the
AIDS or
closet
something.
people may think you are, you do have children and a wife. So, you know, more than most of them can say, let's fucking go.
Rachel made a comment on Twitter about how so many great men marry widows with children or something.
That's not
that
true.
word stuck out to me, and I wonder if she's feeding him things on the DMs, these like talking points. This sounds like some moralizing church lady. This does not sound like the Nick Fuentes that I know and love, who's actually cool and edgy.
I think so.
This sounds
too.
like
Yeah, Nick Fuentes is definitely sweeping for the Wilsons because they're big. It's a grift.
Mhm.
And Ethan Ralph, in fact, also, I was trying to make a point about Rachel Wilson's latest tweet, which we will have to get into because there is some really interesting lore dropped there. I did take a screenshot because that bitch deletes things. I was trying to make a point about her most recent tweet about the story about her son, which has changed dramatically from what Andrew told everybody in response to Brittany Venti. And he was like, well, she was, you know, I'm friends with Andrew Wilson. I like the guy, you know, but I think his wife is a cunt. And it's like, all right. So you've got the broom. Fuentes has got the broom. Okay.
Even though we have problems, yeah.
That's pretty much on point right there.
For sure, yeah.
yeah, but she's not a widow, okay?
No, she's not.
She is a sexual patriot who was
That's what
wildly
Scarlett happened to
rambunctious.
porn star.
and
Would you let Richard Spencer hit? I mean,
Of course she would. Actually, I hope she says no. This is gross. He looks so nasty. Something happened to him. He got bloated. It looks
I
toxic.
do like, you know, men with a touch of
Yeah, He likes gay men.
shall we say?
She likes gay men. Okay.
Actually, before all of this, my dad used to watch Nick Fuentes on like YouTube, and this was back when Richard Spencer, I think, was kind of on YouTube. And I did have a kind of a crush on him, like way back, like when I was 16. So it's always my bit. Like,
okay.
I want to date Richard Spencer. I want to go sing karaoke with Richard Spencer. All I ever wanted. I want to sing Depeche Mode with Richard Spencer. I don't think that's so much to ask.
Who I just broke up.
Yeah, the white nationalist stuff or whatever.
It's sad, by the way. But anyway, yeah, go ahead.
She was getting pregnant by multiple men, and she found a loser dork whom she could foist her children onto.
And convince him that it was the right thing to do and that it's base. It's great. That's why his like sometimes his points will contradict. They seem kind of weird, and it's like that's why.
Yes!
Looks like Ben Thorpe.
Oh my god, I'm almost in
sort of
tears.
does, doesn't he?
Finally, somebody says it. And this is absolutely accurate because if you listen to Andrew Wilson describe his relationship with Rachel on the Patrick Bet David podcast, he says he was a total fuck up. He was a hedonistic atheist, whatever, kind of something like that. He was messing around. And Rachel found him and made him a better man.
Yeah.
Basically what he just like.
Which, by the way, when he found her, he was already married.
Candy coated version of what he said, of what Richard said.
Because he was
She
married
found a
when
dork
he found her.
who she could foist her kids on and mold. Keep in mind, she's 5 years older than him, something like that, 5-6 years older than him, who she could be a mommy to, save from himself. She was the Captain Save-A-Ho in this situation. She was throwing a remote at him when they were dating. She said that herself on the Jack Neal podcast. And she found someone who she could mold into like a money-making machine and foist her kids on, which, I mean, that is what happened. You got to give her some credit. But like, yeah, he's a loser dork. Abso-fucking-lutely.
I'm sorry. But
By
like
the way,
that, the other thing that stuck out was LARPing. LARPing? Well, I think you're kind of LARPing by pretending that the Wilsons are.
Wait a second. My StreamYard says I have 20 viewers on X. Are there any people from Twitter in here? Can you drop a comment, please? Like, I've never streamed on Twitter before. Is this working? Can you see me?
Are a traditional family. That's
not.
the LARP.
That's stupid.
They're not. In any other culture, she would be ostracized from society. Period. End of statement. In the 20th century, she would be ostracized from society. Period. End of statement. The only society where she can make a living as an e-grifter is actually our post-feminist one.
This one, yeah.
Period. End of statement. There's no controversy about that. That's just simply a fact. So yeah, she's a cuckoo bird and she put her eggs in someone else's nest. That's what it is. That's the reality of the situation. That's no LARP.
I wish, oh my God, Richard doesn't know enough of the lore. What he has to know is that Andrew got her pregnant twice before marrying her. She had her second kid with him before he married her. And he made her take a DNA paternity test for one of those two. I don't know which one, but he said that on the whatever podcast.
Yeah.
That
he said he did it
made
for her.
Rachel take a paternity test as a sign of trust.
Yeah.
So,
all right, here we go.
Who knows what happened?
Here we go. There's Richard Spencer there. This is Ben Thorpe. I don't know, man. I see the bloatedness. I see the tired. You know what? No, Richard still has life to live. He's getting fat because life is good and he still wants to live it. He's fat and has lived his life and ready to just die. He's ready, dude. He's ready. He's ready.
Who knows what happened, you know, in the years between her first husband divorcing her and Andrew marrying her, but apparently he thought it was necessary to get a paternity test on the two children that he got her pregnant with out of wedlock. And this is all 100% facts from their mouths.
And we use a data center for that.
And the court records that Tree and Venti pulled up.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's some
on
pretty
another
good lore on them.
Matter.
not only the court records, but literally the timeline that can be established from Rachel's own trauma dumping.
In fact, I took the side of their dead child. I was taking his side, and I was also taking the side of the child's husband, which is not Andrew.
The child's father. Okay. Little faux pas there. Little whoopsie.
By the way, his name is Brian Jennings. And
Say his name. Yes.
Okay.
That's true. That's the actual father. That's the guy who Andrew pretends to be when
Is
he
he on
refers
YouTube?
to
Like,
this
is he
child
a
and says
public
that was
person
my
now?
son, completely erasing this kid's actual bio dad.
Yeah.
Erasing. Oh, my son was killed. My son died. It was terrible. I lost my son.
Well, if you become a stepfather to a kid and if you become kind of like the new dad for that kid, I don't know what the relation was like, but it sounded like that was what's happening there, right? I'm not gonna go that low and be like, hey, you shouldn't say that you lost that kid. That's not your kid. Technically, it's your stepchild. You know, there's a time and place to do that actually card, and I don't know if that's it.
Son.
That's not it.
And he was
Yes, Richard did ask Ethan Ralph if we were the ones who were credibly accused of incest. And the answer is no, Richard. Sure, we were accused of it, but not credibly. Okay. Only one I want to get freaky with is you.
That's not true. Oh, by the way, yeah, it was a picture of Grace's ass on Ben's phone.
The court for emergency protective orders for his child. This is a fact that Tree of Logic actually did a lot of research.
Cool.
Let's go, Tree!
Great father.
Woo! Let's go, Tree!
And this is not disputed by them, so I take it as a fact. Now,
the only thing I will say is, as far as the lore goes, I know she got a TRO on her first husband. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if he got one on her. That sounds familiar.
Other question is, Gold Streak hit, so are we going to release the new Gunt tape? Are we releasing that?
But I don't exactly remember. But I'm sure he looked at the video recently, so maybe he remembers.
it's hard to get that stuff done.
It was a gaffe, not a faux pas. Yeah, that's true.
You know, you could go to the court and say, you know, oh, I need a
junk. Was that Ben's excuse for Ben's eyes only to remind him that she's a woman? I can imagine Ben saying something like that for his excuse. I actually only did it because I thought she was becoming a kind of a guy. I saw her as a dude or something.
Active order against Ethan Ralph, you know, because he's on me on Twitter.
Yeah.
You might not get it. Like, they don't always give it to you.
Yeah.
So
No,
they
don't.
didn't.
No, they give TROs out like candy, though, especially between family members. That's just a straight up fact.
Not give an emergency protective order for Brian to gain temporary custody of his biological son. And a short time afterwards, this child died, who was 10 years old, who was being driven in a car by a 14-year-old. Now, what happened? I don't know. I don't know what happened exactly. But this sounds very bad. And this sounds like neglectful parenting.
Oh, shut up. Hold on. Can I tell you all the dumbass fucking shit I did when I was a kid? Oh, my God. Of course, I would know where my kids are at. But there's sometimes I don't know. Some things, like if they go over to their friend's house and play, I don't know what's going on. I'm not over there. You know? Shit, I'm hoping things are good. Shut the fuck up. That's crazy. That's crazy.
To be honest, I mean,
I'll tell you what happened.
He says it in a way that sounds so flaming too. Andrew, I mean, he is a cum sucker. He's a cum guzzler for sure. But has Chinatown done? I don't know, Dark Juice. What have they done? I don't know. Why is everything Chinatown?
because this is what Rachel herself said in an interview about this situation in their local town. I'm paraphrasing, but she said something like, this kid, this 14-year-old, had been known to be a problem. Her kid used to hang out with him, and then she told him that he couldn't see that problematic 14-year-old. She called him like something like a renegade or like a local pariah, something like that.
But here's what happened. I bet you he had another friend who was friends with that pariah kid.
I could pull it up. We could go into it in more detail. And then she or Andrew, whatever, decided to let him visit his friend, who the 14-year-old was the older brother of, at their house. Now, keep in mind, there's also a very interesting thing here. Rachel said on a Twitter post that she just dropped 5 hours ago, she said that she let her son go over to this other kid's house for 45 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
But Rachel and Andrew, by their own storyline, which they've talked about before, didn't realize that he was dead for hours until the police showed up at their house. Those
was gone for only 45 minutes, but didn't realize he was dead until hours. Yeah. I mean, the time does not add up there. It's like, okay, so actually he was out over there playing for hours then, and you guys never really checked up on him. Never even. So, like, hold on. Was there. Could it, like, check to see if there was, like, a parent over there? Any sort of supervision at all? Yeah. I'm going to tell you this, okay? I have kids, all right? If my kids go play with their friends, I'm checking to see if the parent is there, okay? I actually am social with the parent, have a social life with the parent, okay? I want to say we're friends, but we're not enemies, and we're friendly, social, And then I run background checks on them.
two storylines.
Ava's clip. Because they own me? They own me. I guess they own me.
Don't mix.
Ava has a
Either
clip?
you let him
No, I did
go
not
over
play
for
Ava's clip.
45 minutes, and at the end of the 45 minutes, you went over and checked on him or called him back or whatever you figured out, or you didn't let him go over for 45 minutes. It was whatever, and your kid was gone for hours, and you only knew that something had happened because the police came to your house. That's how they describe it.
Well, Grace only has 47 people watching, so it's pretty sad. And really what's happening here is like we're all fucked. We're all fucked is what it is. No one here is really bringing the thing that used to work. So that is for show. So Ava the G has a new video. Where? Like a new short? Ben shows off his wallpaper, a risque pic of Grace. Oh, okay. Let's back up. Let's back up. You can't see. I don't know how well you can see it.
Sorry, I'm so excited.
Finish my joke.
I'm having such a good time with you. Hyped up.
See, that's not right, Grace.
That's for your eyes only. Just remember.
Is this even you?
I think so.
Well, you've become a very lovely young lady. It's better than looking at pictures of like these other needy kids.
The car died. Yeah, it was a car accident. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm talking to your mother.
Could be that too.
I'm having fun with Grace. Buying her over-the-knee socks. I don't know. You don't want to do it? Don't.
Yeah, maybe not everybody wants to be sexualized by you. Sexualized and pimped to the internet.
All right, Grace, get ready. Let's go.
I can't do this outside.
Do it.
It's too late. Dad.
It's been 7 hours and 15 days.
Use your eye.
You took my love away.
Okay, it's just gonna be copyright music and all that stuff. But we got the gist of it. Very gross, very disgusting. Speaking of which, we can go in different directions here. Let's finish this. Actually, I have something better for. I don't really like. She's watching Andrew Wilson. This tryout roller skates. We have this one, Richard Spencer with Ethan Ralph, but it's like let's jump to current time.
Andrew just said that.
Okay, there's we got Lalo. Let's jump to current time. Let's skip to the current time here. Man, play, you son of a bitch. Play. Oh my god, I pressed.
There
we go.
Hey, Rich, give me a second. I'll pronounce it.
$5 word.
It's me. I'm about to say SAT word, motherfucker. Yeah, it took me a second. I haven't said illusory in a while. Illusory universal monogamy, not something a steady job and wife. Marxists would make recourse to labor strikes to get what they want. The manosphere claims they are traditional.
Why do they do this and deny it? I know, right?
Well, okay, you have to consider he's off.
I'm kind of considering if I could play this thing, it probably is copywritten. Probably have to play it on X.
Of like 3 different substances at the same time.
Hey,
Yeah.
It's choosiness among women. Only the strong get through.
Have you seen this guy?
Perhaps
this guy is King Live.
I have not seen that, Stephen Davis.
You made the case for feminism better than.
I'll mute it. Oh, this guy's named King Live.
She wants.
He's a giant guy.
Hey,
Like
happy
800
Friday,
400
everybody.
pounds.
We freaking made it.
400 pounds.
We freaking made it. Hey, huh? We freaking made it,
He's
y'all.
a fat guy.
Happy
Living his
Friday
life.
to you. Do you ever get tired of the same corny joke? Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday, God bless you. Happy Friday to you.
It's nasty. It's great. I look at that. I'm like, that is Mr. Ralph burning a bridge of Richard Spencer? Oh, he will probably. He will probably do that.
Because RFH has his child?
Yeah, he's back
What
at
does that
Stream of
even
Grace.
Yeah. He's a dumb piece of shit.
Wait,
Because
okay,
everything is fake.
Retarded. Okay, so
Everything
wait, hold on
is
a second.
fake here,
So
guys.
Andrew is saying that because RFH got booted from a debate with Rachel Wilson because James the ball washer at MDD, the
Lalo paid
Wilson
$500
ball
bucks?
washer, neutral
Money well
debate
spent.
platform, by the way, because he booted RFH from the Wilson debate, the Rachel Wilson debate, and RFH is pregnant. That's what he's saying with Richard Spencer's kid, that Richard Spencer would ruin the debate with him. I mean,
all right.
That doesn't make any
for
sense.
context, for the people that have not seen the confrontation a couple days ago, Andrew Wilson quit the debate with Richard
Oh,
Spencer because he got
yes.
pissed because
Yes, we got this. Yes, this should be good. Is this what I think it is?
For that, too.
Yeah, wait. Yeah, let's wait. Fishing for snakes. Okay. Fuck yes. But can we get let me at 24, man. I see this number. It makes me sad. It makes me sad. I just want to go cook up some egg rolls and makes it just want to play Chrono Trigger for the 100th time. All right, no, this I want to see the Monty stuff for real. Okay.
Yeah, I think I heard that.
Yeah. Rest in peace.
But I'm gonna play what's current right now. This is current
because he didn't let Richard go
I'll
on
come
for
back
10
to
minutes instead of
I'm
5, I
gonna
think.
put some egg rolls in the air fryer though, for real.
It's going to be
I'll make a
rated
sandwich.
Josiah and
I'll
done
be
the
right back.
debate, not put it on his stream and then clip it later.
Yep. Tough.
Let me go back here.
The percentage of the population that was married.
Yes.
I found
It's the baby boom.
70%.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I've heard actually higher.
I've heard
It, it was higher. Total fertility was also going up. Now, for total fertility collapsed to a point where it was in the late 90s, early 2000s during the Great Depression. And what is happening here? Yes, people are responding to economic conditions.
Is he even lucid? Like, is Ralph even lucid?
That Germany was
hardly. I mean, it's like
Great Britain was massive.
I was more lucid during my DUI, actually. Yeah,
so true. Generations. America was flying high. Its only competition was the Soviet Union, and they were sort of in a stable, bifurcated world at the time. So economic conditions created that. That's not what was happening in the 1930s and the Great Depression, where you had
His view count says 3,100. I don't see a 3,100 chat.
And they say you bought. That's crazy.
Oh,
right.
What's happening? I mean, I think the best explanation for so-called feminism
it seems like neither of them can hear the TTS. Like he has it routed a certain way.
1920s,
on how to know when
the
your
dishwasher,
manuscript is ready for
as well in the
outside review?
1950s.
What is
Household
that like?
appliances means that you don't need servants or slaves or maybe even maids.
Unfortunately,
at some point.
oh, sorry, I'm
and you have free time. There is major economic gains, and we're moving to a post-industrial.
Bruh.
Well, right now,
so he's mansplaining whatever the fuck he is, right? Rich is. And then you have Mr. Ralph here.
I want the response to this. I want the response to this. I believe he has.
Okay, Grace, for the context, you haven't picked up on this.
America's doing great. Is he
just
saying
went down
America's doing
500.
great?
That's not that. It was like 30 seconds.
Well, he has like a bot thing called like VIP something. But anyway, who cares? My point being, though, is that when it comes to Ralph, though, he is so out of it that like when the super chat was like playing, he probably did hear it, the TTS, but he did not register it or was like too focused on what Richard was saying to not lose track of his like faculties, basically.
No,
and so, like,
I think he has TTS routed. There's a way you can do it where it doesn't go through to your stream.
Play
and it
Live
doesn't go
Alive
through
if
to
you
you,
like
but it
Punisher?
goes through.
Okay,
It
I'll check
doesn't
it
go
out.
through to your guest and it doesn't go through to you, but it goes to your stream. I think that's what he's doing because there's no way he'd. I get what you're saying.
All right, I'm here. Actually, I was so close to just. You know what? We're gonna watch the Monty stuff. Because so Edward and Monty did chat with us for a bit, but I'm not gonna like talk about what was talked about. I'm just gonna play this.
Yeah, sucks with him.
Yeah, I like Val Kilmer. I thought he was really talented.
So Monty said some crazy stuff about Edward. I think everybody knows, right? If you don't know, you can hear the audio here.
Yeah, I told him that, and the guy at the FPS Mega Center was like, "Uh-oh, he did that. Like, I need to talk to one of the actual FPS people."
Let me get these. Let me download these so I can play them. They're actually quite funny. Like Terry's response, his reaction. He's a good reactor. He's probably the best reactor. He doesn't even have to say anything. His face is very animated.
We don't need you here.
Okay. So let me put this on the screen for you guys. All right, there we go. We'll crank it up. All right, this is clips and context here.
We don't need you here. You're an asshole. And yeah, all because I asked for Edward to respect my boundaries. He decided to blow up like a little girl, and we don't tolerate that here.
But Terry's like, oh, gee, here we go again.
So, bye, sir. And I hope that you did get a talking to from someone at your job, because I did call your job and told them that you pulled a gun out at my camera.
Terry's face is like, what?
And pointed it at me while you were at work. So I did file a federal police report on that. And I found out that you're actually not a federal protection officer. You liar. You're just a run-of-the-mill security guard.
He's like, oh, wait a second. I didn't know about all this. Is this even real? What's going on? My God. And then I looked at Monty's face like, geez, that's too animated. It's like a horse.
Yeah, I told him that, and the guy at the FPS Mega Center was like, uh-oh, he did that? Like, I need to talk to one of the actual FPS people. And I told them everything. I said, oh yeah, he like will join panels, he'll show his badge, he'll show his work environment. He's fucked an IRS woman, and they were all shocked. And so
He's like, what? An IRS woman?
Homeland Security called me, and FPS called me. So, but he pulled the gun on me. He like did an official stance and everything, pulled the gun on me, and it freaked me out. And because he doesn't understand boundaries, you know, he's someone who doesn't know what a boundary is, and he doesn't know how to respect boundaries.
Okay.
And that was one major boundary that he crossed.
Have you ever had a gun pulled on you in real life?
No, I'm very scared of guns, and I even told him, and he did that on purpose because he knows I'm very afraid of guns. I don't like guns.
Okay, I do not
And
believe that
it was
he pulled a
terrifying.
gun
He
on
didn't
her
like it at
on
all, and it
purpose.
was
Well, we're gonna hear
very
this. We're gonna hear
disturbing.
from
It
Edward.
disturbed me for weeks, and that's why I felt
okay.
like I needed to call and report that, because this is someone who is supposed to have a responsibility with a weapon, and when you show that you
Believe
blatantly
women-
can't
believe
have that
Montana women?
responsibility as a weapon, and you pull it out
Very
on someone,
brave of you. Yeah.
it's disturbing. And I feel like it's something like it's one of those see something, say something type issues.
How much is
and
Monty paying
It
you?
was weighing on me for weeks, and I had to report that to the Mega Center in Philadelphia. But
I would believe her. She paid me.
they said they don't have an Edward Gonzalez on their roster because Edward actually doesn't work as an
Yeah, that's right. He doesn't even work there.
FPS officer. He's the run-of-the-mill security guard that's contracted. So they were trying to find him.
Maybe Monty is actually living in a web of Edward's lies. Okay. So let's go and put this back on the screen. Here we go. Let's get into this. The egg roll should almost be done. Hold on. I don't want to miss this part with you, gentlemen. This is time for call. 18 people watching. Dude, this is like one of the worst nights. Dude, I have not seen this view count since like horror movie days. I might as well just be talking about horror movies right here. Wood baby needling for a catfish? Who's Wood baby? Is that
And then try to grab a mouthful. Oh, fuck. Dude, it's hard to hold on to the tail.
This makes me feel a little bit better.
Oh, she's using her hands like
What part is this?
grab it for a catfish. Okay. I'll be right back.
Oh, get him. I've got it at the front. She should be able to get it. I think she's going past the fish. It's like right at the front. Ow! It's right here. Go back. It's right here at the front. Like you don't have to go under. Get it. I have it. It's right here at the front. You don't even have to go underwater. This is perfect.
I have something.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah. No, I have it.
Hold tight.
Hey, she's cute.
Ooh. It's a channel kitty.
She's so cute. She's little.
Yeah.
Hi, baby.
That's a male. You can tell by the.
It's a male.
Spawning marks from digging its hole.
Oh, she's cute.
So, you want to see how to hold it properly so you don't lose them? Yep. So do that.
What I'm doing?
Keep it close to your
Hold
body,
tight.
like headlock.
Hey, football it.
Oh, I get it now.
Football over.
Damn, that thing does.
Football over. Yes. Yeah, now put it to your body.
Hell yeah. You thought, ho. I'm gonna pretend I did all the work.
Unconventional.
You were able to touch him.
What?
Did she get one?
From the tail, barely.
Did she freaking get one? Sweet.
The thing does have a strong jaw.
And that's a little one.
Dude.
Watch your fingers while he's putting his.
Okay. All right, let's listen to this. Okay, by the way, the ant situation on this desk was taken care of. Hopefully I'm not really contributing to it. Anyway, so here's the Monty thing.
Nah, he's a good actor.
Yeah. Boondock Saints. I hated Boondock Saints.
Oh, the first one's good.
The first one's a good movie. That is a good movie. It's stupid but good.
You don't like the Irish?
I don't like the whole like killing in the name of Jesus
Oh,
kind of thing.
shut
I think it'd be fun
up.
as like an art.
Oh my god. Killing in the name of what a pussy. I was more than killing in the name of Jesus, you son of a bitch. What about they weren't really, I guess you could make the argument they're killing in the name of Jesus. They're just like, it says that if you turn away, you look the other way from evil, that you're pretty much just as good as evil. Now, of course, the Bible says other things about don't take violence and don't murder and stuff, but hey, you know what? The Bible says a lot of things. We're just going to go with this one thing that's kind of cool for this movie. And they were just like fed up, and they felt there was a calling. Come on. Boondock Saints. Those ends is making dead men irritable. I'm very irritable. Very irritable. Boondock Saints 1 was good. Boondock Saints 2 was so bad it almost wants me to say the first one sucked. But the first one's good.
For myself personally, but like the way they go about it is just kind of cringe. I don't know.
Man, Jeremy, the way you go about life is cringe. I'm calling him your dad now. Wish. No. I'm going to call him. All right. Let's hear Edward talk about.
I mean, it's cool. They
why
go around killing bad guys in the name of Jesus. Sure. Just seems kind of tacky. I don't know.
The old guy though with his revolvers and shit.
True. Yeah.
They shoot up the house.
Mm.
Whatever. Yeah. Fucking.
It's a good movie, I guess. Yeah. Everybody always mentions that movies though when they talk about movies. I would say Boondock Saints is probably top 100 movies for me, as far as I can go. Constantine, Keanu Reeves, that's a better movie in my opinion.
I would rather watch Boondock Saints. Constantine, no, I mean, we're dealing with hell. I don't really care about that shit. It doesn't really do anything for me.
What about Point Break?
Oh, Jeff, I saw that one once. That's
with Keanu Reeves. With Keanu Reeves, he's the surfer trying to take down the dudes who robbed the banks.
Actually, no, I don't think I've seen that one.
That's pretty. He's like an undercover agent, and he like pretends he's a surfer.
What'd you think about Speed? Keanu Reeves, Sandra Bullock, Speed.
Yeah, no, I've seen it. On the bus. The bus.
Yeah, they can't. Like it was I watched it when I was a kid. It was a fun premise. It actually kind of gave me nightmares after watching that. Every time I get on a bus, I'd be like, "Oh, we're dropping below 50. We're gonna blow up now."
What? That was a nightmare movie? Dude, Jeremy might be retarded. Okay, that was a scary movie for him. Speed. Okay.
Yeah, and like plus all the blacks and all on the bus.
The blacks on the bus.
Speaking of blacks, why isn't Edward talking at all? He's just sitting up here.
I know both of them shut up. Oh wait, he's up here?
I didn't want to interrupt.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that's considerate. So Edward, are you unemployed? What's going on?
Well, they took my gun and my badge today. They got me off the contract.
Okay, wait a second, guys. Wait a second. Already from the... Why would Edward tell us this? This is fake. Capital F-A-K-E. Fake. Bologna sauce. If this was real, he would be fucking fired. What are we talking about? This script is too stupid. Too stupid. Hey, you tell me it's real? Oh wait, this is just a joke. This is a joke. He's joking. He's joking.
So
He's
for
joking
months
around.
and months, I knew this
He's
was going to
joking.
happen.
Is this real?
No,
Yeah, are
This
you
is
joking?
real, dude. This is not a fucking troll.
No.
I'm 55
No.
years old, bro.
How can you prove it to us so that we know it's not a troll? Because if I were you, I would like lean into it and tell everybody that I did get fired. But how can you prove it to us?
Tomorrow, I am got to go into the office and give my side of the story. I've been dealing with this for months and months, and I've been protecting myself, recording everything. So I'm gonna give my side.
Not great.
Oh, that sucks.
This is a stupid hustle, dude. This is a stupid fucking hustle. This is stupid and dumb. You know what? Fuck you, Edward. This is fake. No, you don't have my back. Just this alone. Oh my God, this is so stupid. Fuck you, Edward. Fuck you, Monty. The fake bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, I
Write a
tried.
better
I tried to
script.
ease out of this. It was impossible. It was.
Did you really do that on
I mean,
stream?
you still, I don't know.
I'm gonna hate watch it
You were
anyway.
still kind of egging her on a bit, right?
No, bro.
Like, if
I
you're
was
trying to
trying
pull out of it,
No,
why would you go
bro.
onto her show?
because I was still being friendly and everything after all the threats about my job.
Hey, don't say too much, Edward. Edward, don't say too much because right now, Edward, I endorse Edward, and I hope he sues the shit out of her. And Edward, we're gonna pull all the public records, and I will help you, and the crew and the truth will help you because weaponized hoes
This is so stupid.
who want to.
He's retarded. Snappy Snap thinks this is real. This is right here, the autism test. Terry knows this is not real. He's not buying it. He's not buying it. Jeremy's on the fence about it. Snappy Snaps believes it is real. Edward knows it's all bullshit, and he's fucking with them.
Fucking make allegations like this and then go after men who work in their jobs. We're gonna help you, Edward. We're gonna, and I hope, Edward, if you need anyone.
And by the way, when I say it's scripted and stuff, here's what I'm thinking. Not scripted, but it is fake. From Edward. Monty is so crazy. She buys into the stuff that Edward says about himself. Like, he probably told her a whole list, a laundry basket full of lies about his life. That is not even true. Okay? A web of lies. Badge, gun, all this stuff. Nah.
To help you as far as if your job, we got you, bro. We'll show proof that this bitch has done this to multiple men online, that you're not the only one that she's done this. So I've already, you got my contact info, but Monty, what you did to this dude, you sick, weaponized fucking man dude looking hoe. And Edward, just don't say too much because literally, just like we were talking, Monty's probably the best one to sue out of all these boy fucks. So you got her by the balls, bro. She was bragging. She was literally bragging about contacting this guy's job with her false allegations and shit. And so, Edward, we'll pull those records up and we'll find out more about her and her optics. But if your job needs other people to vouch for you about what this girl does.
Snafu Snaps is another crazy person. He talks as if there's a team. Isn't it just him and the voices in his head? He talks like we. But it's just him. Like he's a one-man wolf pack. Like, it seems like just about every person in this sector is like some sort of like weird retard and like special need, like not special, but like some sort of mental illness going on with them. Okay? You can evaluate all of us. Universal Jones. He's on the list too of people who are just insane. We got to talk about him later, though. Isn't it? No, we'll talk about him later. Oh, a video stream dedicated to him. I have all the stuff ready to go. That's right. That's right, ghost person who's just right there. I saw you. Yeah, we'll talk about him. Don't worry. I got the script. He'll be good. I know, right? He's insane. That's right. That's what I thought. Anyway, you guys didn't hear that, did you?
Online, just let us know and we'll send you some letters and links with optics too to show what kind of person this chick actually is.
Yeah,
so Snafu, can we get who who
it
is this
just
we?
sucks to
Like, how
go
big
through
is your
this.
network, Snafu? How much reach you got?
Do what?
Do what?
Like, what is this network you're talking about? These zebras. How much reach do you actually have?
The zebras are everywhere.
When they said that I worked with Alex Jones and know them and fucking all the other big people, let's put it this way: Kid Rock follows me on Twitter. You dumb fuck.
Really?
Nice.
Can you
I've been
put me in
doing this for
contact
a
with
long
him?
time, you dumb fuck, with the conspiratorial, the whole thing. Let's just say Snafu Crew, the Truth Yo, is very well known in the DX, the digital experience. And I don't care about numbers. It's about the Truth Yo. We all have a Truth Yo.
Stop. It's all in his head. It's all in his head. He thinks he's like legit business because Kid Rock. All right. He follows you on Twitter, and that's your credentials. That you have a network of reach. Man, I get followed. I'm followed by the dude. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who I'm followed by. It doesn't do anything about credentials. Snafu snaps. I'm followed by Kid Rock. Okay, that's good. Now, tell me more about this network that you have. You worked with Alex Jones. You think you worked with Alex Jones, or did you actually work with Alex Jones? Anyway, Snafu's crews are his headmates. Yes, he has a lot of them. Might be as plentiful as the lice in his hair. You know the guy has lice and dandruff. It is snowing. It is snow. You know it's caked up. It's some like frosted tips. No, that's not frosted tips. That's dandruff. Pretty bad.
And when I see this weaponization of women, especially the ugly, nasty dude-like women like Monty, and then what she did to this guy, Edward, fucking bullshit, bro. So Edward, do what you got to do on your half. But if your job or anyone needs like verification too of like her doing this to other men, we already got like stuff ready if you need it to send links to show. And Monty, I ain't playing. You want to act all hard with these dudes and then you fucking do your dumb shit like that. What she did. I mean, dude, Jeremy, I get the money thing, but that's not cool. Like that, these chicks doing this shit, weaponization shit, and then going after dudes, their money, or putting them in prison.
Right.
This is shit I despise.
Right. This
And
is what
she
Monty's
is
doing.
A Me Too weaponized type chick.
Okay,
dude.
this guy's the right type of tard monkey to do this. Yeah. Okay.
So, Edward.
Okay.
Snafu,
I
let me-
feel for you, bro.
Snafu, let me go on record and say I don't wish her any harm or anything.
I hope she
just
gets
would-
canceled.
You know what?
I
would
hope
be,
the bitch gets canceled.
What would be ideal would
Someone's
be
laughing in the background.
if
Her fucking
alive-
paying the fuck out of you.
Someone's lying here. Come on, didn't it sound like someone was laughing in the background? Let's play that. Let's play that again.
Chick, dude. So,
Well,
Edward,
Snafu,
I
let me-
feel for you, bro.
Snafu, let me go on record and say I don't wish her any harm or anything.
I hope she
just
gets
would-
canceled.
You know what?
I
would
hope
be,
the bitch gets canceled.
what would be ideal would be if
Her fucking
alive-
paying the fuck out of you. Sue the fuck out of her.
Oh,
You
yeah.
should be quiet.
There was some other sound going on in the background. It almost sounded like someone was laughing and was winded. But, okay.
But I mean, you do what you want to do.
Hey, she knows I have.
What's up,
Is
babe?
that Ava? 2 kids.
Hello, Ava.
Hey. Shut up, Jeremy. Let her talk.
Yeah, well, Edward, I don't want to cut him off. He was just saying
No,
something.
I was just going to say that she knows I have 2 kids. I'm 55, going to pay.
Bro, she went after your livelihood. She's basically calling you a
Can
predator
I-
and said you wanted to kill her. Bro,
Hold
you're
on.
cupcaking for a bitch that would put you in prison and
Hold
fucking have
on.
no fucking doubts about it. Or see, this is where you hug a buddy, fuck a buddy. No, she, dude, it's dangerous. Like fucking even
but let's let
cupcaking
Ava
for
talk.
what
Let's
she
let
pulled
Ava
on
give
you
her-
is dangerous.
Snafu, let's let Ava talk for a bit.
I just
Okay. I think there was Terry laughing in the background. Now I think about it. Terry was laughing because, yep, Terry knows this is all just a bit. This is all stupid. He's laughing. The Snafu Snaps is so dedicated in on this thing. Can't believe it.
Wanted to get both sides of the story here. I only tuned in like a few minutes ago, but I'm wondering because she was saying that you're lying in chat, Edward. What specifically is that about?
She's saying that she feels anxiety and she doesn't feel good because she said I pointed the gun at the camera, at the telephone.
Did you threaten her? Did you mention her by name?
No.
Did you
So
make
you're
any
saying that
statements?
whole
Hold on,
story?
let me say this. I would never ever threaten anyone of violence.
She is
violence with a gun.
weaponizing and putting narratives out, and fucking again, this is the type of woman that would put a man in prison by yelling rape. Like I have no respect for these type of people. And Edward,
She would.
I'm
You know
gonna
what? She is the type. She is the type that would do that. She's the type that actually will want you to do it, like 50 Shades of Grey level of kink. You know she is. Handcuffs, collars, whips, all that stuff. Nipple clamps, all that stuff. But then, if you broke up with her, she would. She did this before. She did this before when she claimed she had all these bruises on her. Man, I guarantee you, Monty and Edward, if they have any sort of a intercourse, I'm pretty sure it's all sorts of nasty. All sorts of nasty. They have a whole box labeled toys. I know they do. Yeah, they're two crazy people. He has ensnared her in a web of lies, and she's crazy. They deserve each other. What happens. I'm out of it. I don't care. I don't give a shit. I mean, I'll watch it for the, I guess for the value of it, but not really. I mean, they both deserve each other. Is what I say here.
go because I'm pretty lit about this, but no, we're pulling a records up right now. Fuck that bitch.
Nefu, I gotta ask Nefu, has this ever happened to you before? Is that why you're
No, I see these weaponized hoes all the time. These
No,
Me
no,
Too
it
fucking
sounds
hoes,
like it's
especially
happened.
the dyke
You got
looking
some
ones like
personal experience with this,
Monty.
right?
I mean, Monty looks like a hunchback squaw, dude. Like fucking nasty work.
So Edward, you're saying that
You know what, too? It's all coming together for the script, isn't it? Because he knows that I'm going to say what I'm about to say. It's not scripted, but it is planned. Edward's playing moves because he knows things are going to happen a certain way. He knew Ava was going to come in. One of the girls was going to come in to ask these questions because the whole him breaking up with Monty is kind of bullshit anyway because he knew someone was going to step in. It was Terry. Terry stepped in. It could have been anybody, but Terry did it. Okay. Didn't matter who. That Monty was going to freak out and say some things about Edward. He was betting for that. He was hoping for that. He was hoping. It's all a thing. It is all just psychological warfare. It's a psychological we call it a soap opera. Yeah, web of lies. That's right. A throne of lies, one would say. Edward sits on a throne of lies. That's right. I'm not, but he wants me to say what I'm about to say, so I'm going to refuse to say it. Anyway.
didn't even happen at all. She just completely made that up.
I don't recall ever pointing a gun to the phone, but here's the thing. I would never, ever threaten anyone with violence.
Yeah.
With my uniform, with my gun. I would never do that. Never
He was just showing her.
I wouldn't do that even on, okay, never mind doing it on camera.
wild.
I just wouldn't do it. I just
Oh, it's just
wouldn't
like I
do
would
it.
never.
If
I would
she's
never
saying-
play with
I
myself
can't really
that much.
imagine that. That's something I imagine like because also it's like, I don't really know how you feel threatened by somebody like showing I mean, I guess I can see, but I don't know. I saw the clip and it was like,
Say it, Ava, say it.
To me, it sounded like she was saying that she genuinely felt like fear for her life.
Yes, like she was putting on an act. Just playing it up that she felt fear of her life for something so dumb and stupid. So it doesn't make sense. Because Monty has bananas for brains. Edward is the monkey that once was bananas. So he's all in Monty's brain. That just doesn't make any sense. That metaphor is stupid.
Life
Oh,
from you doing that, which I get that if that happened, it's pretty unhinged. But I mean,
They still
I don't
talk all
think
the
it happened.
time after it
I don't
happened.
think it happened the way she's presenting it. I think she's bold-faced lying and weaponizing.
The makeup sex must smell. You know it does. Monty lives in Houston. Monty lives in Houston, and it's getting hot. It's getting hot. She's gonna have that musky, yeasty sort of smell down there. Nasty.
And this is something that these type of women do, which is a very dangerous thing. And the fact that she contacted this guy's job and made a bunch of lies, and God knows what she said to the guy.
did your job? What did your job say, Edward? Did you hear about it?
They took my gun and badge. I have to go in.
Wow.
I have to go.
Yeah, sue the fuck out of her, bro. Let's like you.
And I had to talk to him.
Swamp ass capital. That's right. Houston, Texas used to be a swamp, dude. This place should not exist. It should not exist, dude.
I was terrified to stare down the barrel.
She hates him.
Oh, through a
She hates
screen.
men.
Wow. Listen to this victim. Wait till we
Terry,
get
where
here.
was that energy when you were?
Wow.
You were there.
Wow. I never saw this happen.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, Ava, he didn't see it happen. He didn't know anything. Terry didn't really know much about Monty. Come on, Ava, like he knew.
Anyways,
Was
okay.
it even
So
on
damn,
panel or
Edward,
was
you
it
actually got
background?
fucking fired? Are you serious? They just listen-
Everyone's Antifa. Well, I am actually Antifa, so that's true. I am a hardcore communist. I don't even know if that's a bit or what. I don't even know. We'll run with it, see what happens with it. I'm kind of bored just saying whatever
Is it
comes
just a
out of my
random
mouth.
bitch online?
It's
No,
not
he's a
official.
janitor now.
It's not official. I have a meeting.
It's not, they got to do the investigation.
Yeah.
But hey, it's cool
Okay.
because once what we could prove what kind of crazy bitch this is, when there's plenty of optics to say, hey, this is who made the lie or called you guys.
Wait, hold on. Eric W., are you denying that Houston, Texas is nothing but a swamp ass capital? How dare you, dude? Or are you in Dallas? No, I'm in Houston. I'm in Houston, swamp ass capital. That's what we're known for, dude. I can't. You're really pissing me off today.
And just think of the fact that she even took the time to call you guys. And there's plenty of optics on Monty's bullshit. But what I'm saying is her weaponizing this shit and literally showing you guys like she's willing to do this type of shit to someone, like that shit's not cool at all.
Edward, what was like the spark that his okay, let's go. I don't want to super take
spark-
sides here, but like let's say that your narrative is correct and she made all of this up. Why would she like what happened?
Yeah. Okay. I finally, after months and months trying to like calm the situation so I can exit, which I did many times. Look, we're broken up. We're not made for each other. We're not a good fit, blah, blah, blah. And then the text after text. So the spark, the final thing that happened was what I feared for the last year and a half, which was block everything. I've got enough on my cell phone. It's time to block. If she calls,
Bro,
like
do
she
you
said she was
look
gonna
at what
do,
she wrote in the chat? She says, stare at the barrel of the gun. Like she's trying to hype and dramatize these optics. She's obviously lying. And dude, this is
right. She wants to get all the ladies, but she plays up everything. She's crazy. She's really, honestly, when you talk to everybody, it's like, I want nothing to do with this. I don't want whatever, because I don't even trust Edward. I think Edward thinks we're all fucking idiots, okay? He thinks he's the smartest person in the room, okay?
weaponized bullshit, bro. Weaponized shit.
Yeah, but Ava, that's a good question, and the answer is that I finally shut the door. I put a block on everything.
You came on panel the other night, 2 nights ago, while I was up there.
Yeah, so much for shutting the door, see?
Yeah, you were also in her chat.
Yep.
Yeah, it
so much
came
for
on
shutting the
because
door.
she put Edward has something to say before that.
There's always a reason. There's always a reason. You caught him in the lie, but
Even if he's going
tripping.
on and playing the game, this and that, does that give the excuse of the woman basically saying he did that and then calling the job? And then, like, you guys are, like, kind of talking, you know, apples and oranges here with what she's done to what he's
Another
done.
great question. Why?
No, they're not, Snafu. You're not understanding. He said he's blocked communication. He's closed the door. Like, he is no longer part of. He's saying he doesn't want to be involved with her anymore. But yet he's still involved with her, still in her chat room, still involved. So, oh my God, he's an idiot. Eddie doesn't have the cards. Eric W. Neither one of them have the cards. He's the smartest security guard in the room. He's smarter than Monty. He has Monty played.
Stream, because this is another tactic. Once I shut the door, I block everything. Then you guys have seen the streams, right? And then it's lies about Edward, and I'm listening to the lies.
Because if Edward actually was honest with her about all the stuff he does and as a security guard, and then he's a fucking moron. Monty is batshit insane. And really, we're just looking at a situation that, I mean, he made for himself. I don't, then just leave her alone. Walk away. Be done with it. Or you could be a victim of a situation that you could have avoided the whole time. You could have said no. You could have said, I'm done.
And I have to come on and defend myself. You guys have seen this. Right?
Yeah.
He
won't leave me
alone. Stream and
Well, I thought you were gonna say that the reason why this was made up is because I did see it had something to do with you donating to Hormaxer $10 or something for him to block her, so she couldn't tell him about the swing club.
She thinks that I paid $10 to Hormaxer so not to talk to her. You know what it was? He was at a bar. I said, here's 10, a beer on me, buddy. That's all it was. $10. I said, but to buy Hormaxer a beer.
$10.
And then that set Monty off.
Okay. To try to sabotage the relationship between Hormaxer and her. Sabotaging with $10.
Well, she's nuts.
Edward, can I ask a question?
Yeah.
It's not invasive.
This is great.
Is she
Eddie.
Shut up. Jeremy, shut up. Ugh.
Go ahead.
What are your thoughts now? What are your conclusions?
No, Terry was asking a question, and then Jeremy just talked over his co-host. What a shitty ass fucking host Jeremy is, dude. He was away for all that. He comes back and just steamrolls Terry. What the fuck?
After this little investigation.
First, oh God, guys.
Hi, Ava.
I'm a little bit distracted right now.
Yeah, I know I'm a little high too. It's all right.
No.
He felt bad for her because she would cut herself. Yep. That's how some can do. And if you're ever in that situation, you're gonna have to make a tough call. What feels right and what is right is probably not right, but you can handle it in a way that is not your problem anymore. Otherwise, you're just staying in this toxic relationship. You got to be like, no, I'm done. I'm like, just call. Oh, well, then I'll call the ambulance. All right. You want to do crazy stuff, though? I just tell her, look, there's plenty of fish in the sea. I'm just one of many. I'll be like, look, this wasn't all a mistake. I'm just the guy they'll take you to find your other guy, your real soulmate. I'll tell them in a way. Hopefully, I'll be like, just turn the page of your life, honey. Turn the page. I'm just a chapter, okay? Now it's time for the new chapter, all right? Let's start it. Start it. Don't put blood on the page yet. We're not at the conclusion. You're only 30. How old is Monty? 40? Oh, you're halfway dead.
Oh no, like
Wait,
I think that my dog,
right?
dude, my dog
It's all
got
right if you're
into.
high.
No, my dog I think he just ate one of.
He would off herself. He was scared of that. Yeah. That can be crazy. That can be that can mess with your mind. It can. I understand. But don't worry. Most likely when you call their bluff, they're probably not going to do it. And they're not going to do it very well. So you'll be fine.
Of my edibles.
Oh,
I'm not even kidding. And he's small.
Report that,
Dude, I'm
guys,
actually kind of
report
freaking
that.
out right now.
He'll be fine.
He got into my fucking trash can.
He's gonna
be oh my god. Why do you have
He'll be
edibles in your trash
fine.
can?
People feed
Because
their
they
dogs
weren't
edibles.
good.
Oh, because now you don't
Gave
care.
me
Oh, that sucks.
anxiety. Oh god.
See,
Fuck. Wait, guys, what's gonna happen to
Every
my dog?
edible
I'm
I've
sorry
ever
to ruin the
taken just gives me
content. What is
anxiety.
this?
why I
Is
love
the
coming
content
on
now.
here.
Don't quit. Ava.
Oh,
Don't
all
quit.
right.
Emma.
Wait, this is about
Yeah,
Eddie,
I'm sorry.
guys.
No. I'm sorry. I can't derail this. Is it okay?
It's about Eddie.
I'm gonna look that up on my computer right now. But
He's gonna be fine. Trust me. He's
He's high as
okay,
People
so-
get their dogs high all the time.
Okay, I don't know. I mean, okay, so what are the next steps for you, Edward? I mean, you guys are kind of still engaging.
Yep, still
Yeah, just
engaging.
ignore my
Why?
question.
I'm not engaging. I'm
Doing this
engaging-
back and forth.
I'm not engaging. I'm engaging with you.
Okay,
With you
you
and
just
the
you're trying
family.
to. Oh,
No, I'm just engaging with my friends.
yeah.
This is what
Okay.
I
Okay,
did.
whatever.
Clear the narrative,
That
and I get
sounds
that.
so
I don't want to. I
stupid.
don't want to.
Well, how
I don't
come-
wanna,
How come? Hey, how
I'm just
come
trying to be
she's
fair
delete-
here.
How come she's deleting messages right now, live in your chat? How come you fucking are writing shit down? You fucking fat.
Yeah,
fucking
take screenshots.
bitch? Yeah, take screenshots, folks. Because notice how she's writing in Jeremy's chat and then she's deleting it as we speak. I hope you sue the fuck out of her. You should have no mercy on this fucking weaponized hoe
Well, I
optic.
can't-
And
I can't
honestly,
be
all you guys
specific.
in our community, the
Okay.
fact that she's like even saying, "Hey, I'm scared. They stared at the barrel of a gun on you." Like, dude, this is not cool what she did to Edward.
Yes,
Can I ask a
Snafu.
None of this is cool. It's all bullshit. Can we just say
I can't be specific about what I'm gonna do.
No.
No, I understand. She's done this to other men and other people. And
Yeah.
I've talked to
call
other
animal
people about
poison
these
control.
often. In fact,
Mhm.
I even told Ava and others, I said, maybe we should do a Monty review show. You know, that's why I brought it to Jeremy. But dude, she's literally writing in your chat and then deleting what she wrote because she knows that she's fucking fucked up. So
Well, I will say this too. I did see a chat that she said where she was implying. Well, she was implying. She directly said she's saying, changing the narrative now, saying that you were joking, Edward, or that you thought it was
Oh.
a joke.
Yeah.
And
Ooh, that's no good.
so then that's
Hey,
like, how are you going to
Edward.
say that you were fearing for your life if
Yeah.
you were joking
and remember,
around?
she probably
Do you guys-
got
do
money,
you-
bro. Go after her.
Snafu, did you ever watch the episode? Because everybody on this panel remembers when she got on and told everybody that all her bruises were caused by me.
I remember
Yeah,
that.
that's not cool. That's
I remember,
bullshit.
dude. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm fucking sick of these weaponized type hoes.
I remember that, and I was on Edward's side. But then when I listened to more of it, I'm like, really, this is just a toxic relationship that just doesn't need to be. Because, like, here's the thing: Edward knows Monty's like this, that she's crazy, and she's a liability, and she's too much to handle. But he won't quit it. He's afraid she's gonna hurt herself or off herself. Okay, then you're gonna have to make a choice. You stay, be miserable, or you get out. And you stop caring for her. You direct her to help. And then that is it. It's really not your problem. It's really not your problem what happens next. I hate to say it. You could, if you want to be them, do the nice thing and direct them to help, call the ambulance. Here's the thing. But you gotta tell her. If you're miserable with her and she's because she's using that, the threat of hurting herself and self-deletion as a way to entrap you, to keep you in her web. She's a toxic, horrible person if that's what she's really doing.
Like her,
And she
that
took
like
it
I mean,
back.
it's one thing to whatever, but like this type of shit, and then calling your job where you have to go talk to them, and then we could show like a million videos to where your job's like, oh, okay, which you know, I'm sure you have too, but like the fact that she's in your chat right now and she's like, I was scared the gun was in my face, but then she's changing script as Ava's pointing out right now.
Yeah.
It's all, dude, the optics, folks.
Yeah.
And hashtag cancel the bitch.
Oh,
The
no,
options
he
are
never
high.
hit me. He never hit me. I did it to myself. Blah blah.
Can I
blah.
ask my question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Is she claiming this happened on stream or was it in the
I don't
background?
know. That's a good question. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if she meant the stream or on a personal phone call.
Right,
don't
right.
know.
That's my point.
Don't know.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, yeah. Ava, how's your
Well,
dog?
it didn't happen on stream because if it happened on stream, I think,
dead.
well,
Oh, no.
He's dead.
pulling a gun out on the stream.
Hey, at least it wasn't me that killed the little animal this time. It was Ava.
I
No,
need
you'll be fine, Ava.
I need some giggles.
Yeah, no, we got you. It's crazy.
Yeah, dude.
Doesn't
I'm a
make
comedian.
sense.
I got you. Hey,
Going after
Edward,
like
does this make you
personal
laugh?
life is crazy.
I smoked a joint on a stage.
Wait, say again,
Okay.
Jeremy? You smoked a joint on stage?
Yeah, usually that makes Gamer laugh every time. It didn't work on you. Okay?
Well, I mean, you didn't really smoke it on screen.
I'm missing something. Oh, I get it. Okay, all right. Never mind.
Speaking of, hey,
Yes.
I smoked a joint on stage.
Oh, you smoked a joint on stage.
Anyway.
Did you
How
get
you
high
say
on
it?
stage, Jeremy?
Nah, we got you, Edward. It's crazy.
Yeah, Edward, have you met Gamer of the Damned?
It's stressful.
Yeah, I believe it. If it's
Well,
real,
you got a
I
lot of
believe
people
it.
that got your back, Edward.
It's
So I wouldn't worry
this
about
is come on, man. You think this is like a?
I don't know.
It's even possible for this to be a troll? Yeah.
I don't know.
55 years old. I got to pay child support till I'm 63.
I think it's possible.
Dude, this is not a joke. This is not a joke.
Well, she's childless and doesn't want to have children, so. Oh, Ava. She'll never understand.
I'm at the Wilderness Park.
Although part of me, because what you guys said in the chat, that the guy actually is a security guard. So if he is, then he might actually be just really dumb and found himself in a situation that he's not really helping himself. At 55, he's 55 years old.
Anyway, I'm going to go off.
All right, we love you, Eddie.
Thanks. I love you guys. Believe me, because you guys make me
No,
laugh.
it's not
every
cool.
day.
It's not cool.
You make me laugh every day, and I need it. So
Yeah. I wish you the best, man.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
Jeremy, good night. Gamer of the Dam.
How do we know he's really a security guard? Did he show you guys that he's actually a security guard? How do you guys even know that? This guy could just be an actor.
Be good, guys.
All right, take care.
Take
man.
it easy, Edward.
So
That's
what's been
fucked up.
going on here then?
That's intense. Gamer, you
That
haven't been
going
paying
on?
attention?
That's actually not
Yeah.
even funny if it's real.
I know.
I just don't know what's going on with those.
Kind of ruined my buzz there for a second.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's crazy though. It's crazy for realsy. Okay.
Exactly.
Gamer, what's going on is
Both Edward and Monty are childish. That's what I'll just say. That's what I'm saying.
Childish?
They're
what?
childish. They're both
What is that
childish.
word?
Monty and Edward are childish. Huh,
Yeah, one of them
interesting
is.
take.
That's putting it lightly. Childish. I would not describe what they do. Petty, mean, toxic, very toxic, radioactive, even. Like, don't bring that my way.
Saying like it would be tough
Are
to
they still
focus.
going?
but-
Economically speaking.
Yeah, it's
Are they still going or no? Is it over? I don't even know what they're doing. Oh, it is over, huh? It's over.
Carter, shut up.
So, and Lalo and Kevin are still together, right? I guess that's an update. As far as what is stuff to react to here, I mean, we got the skinny on the Monty stuff. That's where I wanted that. That's good. Edward has shown himself on the clock before. Oh, really? I must have missed that part. So he actually is. Was he wearing a security guard uniform? No one finds the boy. The boy finds them. Probably. It's like the back rooms, right? Kind of slip in. You don't even realize you're in it. Well, glad I didn't meet up with Monty. I had a dossier ready to roll all sorts of fake stuff. Nothing of what I was going to tell her was going to be real. It was all. I wish it kind of did happen, because then it really would have tested my ability to just construct a world of lies. Yeah. Oh, what look like a mall? Oh, okay. He's a mall. He's a mall cop. Oh, buddy. Oh shit. He's solving the case, man. He's on the case. There's fountain divers, man. There's fountain fucking divers, okay? Kids stealing Slurpees. Okay. So there's this fat guy. He's kind of funny. He's kind of like a boogie, but not the baggage.
Ask you to bless us today, Lord. Don't allow me to get too stupid.
He's a fat man, 400 pounds.
Somehow reveal the love.
I look forward to you. Thank you for being a friend.
Yes, and the blessing to you.
Roblox girl mafia.
Lord, punish me when I do wrong.
When I do wrong.
Team Grizzly point
Great honor and a great responsibility to you, Yeshua.
What's up, Teddy?
He's doing some prayers.
Amen.
He got some prayers going on here.
Sir, we would like to salute you. We'd like to salute you and say thank you for your service. Thank you for being a friend. Thank you for giving a damn. If you have a birthday today, I believe someone else's birthday is today. Caleb, I may be wrong.
Those
Happy
titties hang
birthday
low.
to you. Happy birthday. I said happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Oh, you know it smells. You know it smells, man.
Happy birthday.
Stone Rebel. Chat GPT to help with better jokes.
But like, he doesn't care. Like he's just there to entertain, there to sing and have a good time, entertain chat. He'll be in his chat.
How are you in the pubs?
He gets a lot of viewers.
Said. Oh, just do you.
Man, it's taking forever to upload these videos.
THECODGOD17.
I've been doing work all freaking day.
How much weight has girl lost?
Oh, we're about to do a shot and a dab, but before that,
shot and a
can
dab.
you guys hear me okay? Oh, thank you for being a friend. Thank you for giving a damn. Shalbat, Shalom.
Dude, the back of his neck looks like a gunt. He has like a gunt on his back. This looks so weird. Looks like a tumor. He has like a tumor.
Shalom. I have a speech impediment. I apologize.
You know,
thank you.
it kind of looks like a mullet. Like, you'll see it. He doesn't have hair, but his fat full looks like a mullet.
Damn, YouTube's like, hey, Teddy, you forgot about your goal. Okay. All right.
At Rick Pringle 946.
So yeah, his name is King Live. He's the new king. He's the new King TL. He's the real king. What do you guys think about this guy, huh?
You don't really swing with a dude. You swing on a monkey bar, but you don't swing with a dude.
Have you heard of KGO?
I don't think any of you guys even caught that. Hey, what the?
He's stoned out of his mind right now.
I asked my
all right. He's having a good time.
third grade teacher that question. I said, teacher, I don't understand. Her name was Miss Slimer. And honestly, she touched me a lot. It was weird. I was always uncomfortable around her, especially privately. But I asked her that one time.
He had a teacher who was touching you a lot like that. I'm going to go to the police.
I said, so it's not okay to swing with a dude, but it's okay to swing with a dude. So you can swing on the monkey bars with a dude, but you're not supposed to be swinging with the dude.
Okay, gay joke. All right, cool.
So which swinging?
Let's see. Let's check this out. King TL tightening up. This is from the third. Let's see if it starts off on fire. Let's see if it does.
There you go.
Hey yo.
When you come in my house, I guess how we gotta say is you can do what you want.
Why is he slow?
Guess you don't even gotta clean the dishes.
Why is he slow? Normally he's fast and hyped up. What happened? He's low energy.
Oh, there's a guy.
He's low energy here.
Try to
What's
keep
happening?
problems to a minimum. That should be the first thing on the agenda. But the first thing we're going to address, because I guess the best thing to do is instead of letting them live in your mind of not wanting to address certain things, just fucking whip it out. Fuck it.
He's doing whippets? Oh, shit. See, this guy is a better king. He doesn't do whippets. Sure, he does weed, but weed's weed. It doesn't really matter.
I was always giving my teachers hell.
Just dabs.
Thank you for being
Fireball.
a friend.
He also drinks a lot? Yeah. Yeah,
I lost almost 500. And I'm doing it live. I document it live. The random guy 200. Thank you for being a friend. Thank you for giving.
At Acolyte 17U2X. Said. A sponsor King Live 25.
Sponsor me.
Oh, yeah, in this stream, he was asking where he's going to get his sponsors, because he does get views. It's... he's probably going to get them.
At Sarah Stone Rebel. Said.
So this...
www random.
I'm taking a look at his table.
Said.
Yeah,
We
about
got Red
500.
Bull.
Well, we weigh this Sunday.
This is probably Dr. Pepper.
This Sunday's our 1 month weigh-in, and I don't want to. I haven't got on the scale since the day before yesterday. Oh, thank you for being.
What is this green thing right here? Is this blood sugar monitor?
Thank you, dude. Let's go soccer. Let's go. The random guy. Let's do a dab. Let's do a shot. This is for you, the random guy. Thank you for being a friend. Thank you for feeling again. Thank you for being you.
Sarah Stone Rebel. Said.
www.
Thank
you for being you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for
Fat man dancing for us.
www random guy exclamation mark.
Oh, where are we going? Where are we going?
Shit.
Where are we going? Where are we going?
That's amazing nonetheless. Great job. At
Wait,
fight
he's getting closer.
against underscore
Is he getting
bullshit.
closer?
Man said don't fear.
Looking skinny okay and
He's not getting closer. We're not going to get him in. We're not going to get him in 4D, are we?
to laugh right now.
And did
At Studio 45.
I hope we don't get him in 4D.
Utaki.
Just for
Josh D77721 said.
Oh.
At Bradley
Man was
J3M
made.
said.
And God said,
Please get better. I hope you are
thou
better
shalt
in the
not
future.
fear.
At Eclipse.
I can't see him. I'm like, I'm worried he's going to do a jump scare.
Screen made him slobber on me. At Dire Shabani I8N said.
What would a man do for the taste of a cake?
You know, is this a sign that we're slowly all collectively going insane? Like, I think the guy's losing his mind.
That bundle got in the drain. You got this.
Happy Friday, Teddy, but it is not 10 p.m. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Said.
What's he doing off camera?
Thank you for being a friend. Thank you for giving a time. Thank you. Thank you. Look how much skin. Look. Look at this. Look.
I'll sponsor you from my
What are we doing? What are we doing?
Oh man, I'm looking for sponsors.
Please.
I
Oh my
get millions of
God.
views, bro.
Dude.
Look at this.
Yes.
Look at this.
No.
All this weight. We lost almost 500 pounds.
Oh.
Look at this.
Oh, that is
Look at that, baby.
nasty.
Look at that, baby.
Oh, shit. It looks like a freaking
You hear me?
mud creature. Oh,
Gotta
my.
move all that extra skin around.
Oh.
How y'all doing?
Oh,
Doing
it's
my butt
so
crack.
bad. Oh.
I'm just saying. How you doing? I'm just saying, man. I've lost a lot, bro.
Lost a lot? Oh. Okay. All right. I think we're good. I think we're good for the night. I think we're good for the night. I think so. I think that was it. If I stream again, it might just be a video game. I think I'm done. I think I saw the end, and I'm done. Yeah. Whoa. That was a lot. That was a lot of fat there. It was so much. Anyway. It's a Friday night. No. We'll wrap this up here. With that said, y'all take it easy and have a good one.